Alright, so now that we almost killed Tony.
He never was in danger.
Just touching it.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the
yeah.
pie. So we just had some pie and we forgot to check that it had coconut in it.
Almost killed me.
Tony's allergic to
got a
coconut. It was
Benadryl.
like the 5th ingredient, so.
He's got a Benadryl. He's fine.
Yeah, he should be okay. He's not itching, so we should be alright.
He's expecting his new toy.
I'm just like staring at me. Like Mythrax should be watching that side, but he's just like. It's
Like, I don't know what the fuck this means yet.
like.
Hey, pay attention.
I got Archimedes. He's looking over there for me. As Archimedes is just staring at the sword, just like.
He's not looking for you. Stare at the
So
side.
we're back in the car. We're gonna keep going down the path, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Because we're not going back at this point, right?
Right. No.
Alright.
At least as far as I know, there was no other thing to check in there. So.
Like I said, it literally went from like one hallway to the one room zip.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you, I was like, you were still on darker Deadwood Pass, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're still on regular music. So, by now though, it's starting to get dark outside. You like I said, you can still like looking up. It's that weird kind of like hour right before twilight. It's not quite dark yet, and the sun is like just about to like fall.
It's purple sky, essentially twilight.
It's like the hour right before the sun finally drops. So like I said, the clouds above us, like I said, are still like shading the tops of the mountains. So you still can't see the tops of the mountains. You can still see the clouds, but they're like kind of like a pinkish purple now.
Okay.
You know, kind of thing. As you start continuing down the path, like I said, it's slowly just getting darker and darker because, like I said, just the sun setting kind of thing. The path goes off straight at first, and then it goes back to like kind of like winding again. It slowly starts drifting off towards the right. So you're thinking like, okay, maybe they're just verging back together, kind of thing. As it starts going down, you notice as you're walking, the path ahead of you is kind of blurred.
Alert.
So go ahead and roll perception checks for me, please.
11.
15 for me.
13.
So as you're walking and you're getting closer, you're realizing the reason why it looks kind of blurry or whatever is there's fog all over the path. And then, like I said, the more you look into it, like I said, it's pretty dense.
That means we'll even have a harder time staying
Is
to the
it
path.
like a wall? A fog?
Like it's like it's slowly moving into the pass,
It's moving in.
like towards you.
Kenso moves up and puts his hand through the fog. And is it cold? Is it?
Yeah, it's like a cool misty. You know, it's just fog.
Nothing tingly, nothing. It's just regular fog.
Just staring at it, it's like, how good is Vashta at keeping onto the road with this?
I mean, like I said, since there's not like giant chasms on either side anymore, like you're on flat land, she's okay. I mean, but like I said, the further you get, like the less visibility you're getting.
Well, this is the only way we can go.
It is the way out. I mean, there's
I
only
guess
one direction. So
we go a little bit farther.
As you say, Rosette, stay on the path.
Yep. Just stay on the path.
There you go.
I guess then, yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of dangerous to all stay in the car without actually seeing the road. So I'd imagine all of us would at least try to get out and just like stick close to like Vashta while looking onto the ground and anything.
When the cart passes, Kenzo just hops back on.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, I guess move forward then. Just keep an eye on the ground when we're stepping just to make sure we're staying on the path.
Okay. As you're walking through the fog, like I said, you're slowly getting through there. Like I said, by now it's pretty much dark. It's not like pitch black, but it's nighttime. Rosette, however, you start to sense something kind of unnatural.
God damn it.
Hey, at least you were warned this time.
I sense undead.
Indeed.
Say it.
Motherfucker. Hey guys, I sense undead.
Great.
I guess,
Ready
shall
your
we stop?
weapons.
Shall we stop then?
We're gonna have to.
I don't know. We should keep going because they can. If we stop, what if they're with the undead can swarm us?
How fast can Habasha run?
With a car
Pretty fast.
above us.
Do you want to run in the middle of a mist?
Turn undead.
You got a point.
What?
I have turn undead.
That remember when we fought the white?
Yeah.
And she brought her holy symbol up and it created that barrier. She has that ability to do it.
There you go. Yeah.
But I don't know how long it lasts. I think it's only like a minute.
It would be in your features on your phone,
Okay.
not a spell.
Well, I have it written down too.
Okay.
I was just fixing my earrings.
Okay.
Feeling itchy. Turn undead. And path to the grave.
Avasha's speed is 40 feet. Running with a cart, she's not like, she is a draft horse, like I said, so she's not like heavy burdened at the moment. Like I said, she has enough where she's not like dragging too much weight behind her. So I don't think it would encumber her speed. So probably like, what? 160 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay.
Progress is reaction.
But we shouldn't. We should
Proceed.
still not run through because it's still in the mist.
Well, we can still.
Sentinel at Death's
walk
Door I
around, but we still
also
have to
have
get through it.
apparently.
Right.
That's good to know. Sentinel at Death's Door I also have.
What is that? 160 divided by 6. 26. So, I did the calculation. So, she can run about 160 feet every 6 seconds for a round. That's her running speed, which averages out to about 26 feet per second, which averages out to 17 miles per hour.
Okay.
It's not showing turn undead, dear.
It's not gonna. Just keep going now. You're on the basic cleric stuff, right?
I'm on the domain.
No, basic cleric, not domain.
So, like, what can I do to there? Like, haha, 17 miles per hour. Which isn't bad for a draft horse.
No.
We'll carry the cart, you know.
Yeah,
Go
I think
Go
he'll be
to
able
where
to
it
stop
says
you. Get in the
channel
way of
divinity
it.
as a section.
He's gonna knock you down.
And then there should be something that says turn on dead after you pass your channel divinity.
Turn undead.
Mm-hmm.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. So the question is, what are we dealing with? And should I just use it, or should we fight and see what it is first?
I mean, it can be undead, but then it could just be a vampire. So it's like,
Right.
we don't know.
For all we know, it could
Or,
be
I mean, we did just kill all those spawn.
Yeah.
it could be an undead hellhound. For all we know.
I could have used turn undead on the spawn.
Probably. But, what was it? I mean, you can always do the whole summon your boar, send it out, and see if it dies.
If I summon the boar.
Right. You gonna do that?
I got the elk. I got the elk.
It's like, it's been a fucking while.
So what? So Like I said, we're back on a path. Like I said, the path itself is about like 25 foot wide.
Shit.
So
Might be a bad thing.
Well, no, I mean like it opens on the side. So I mean, he's standing in it. It'll just fit it essentially.
Yeah. So we still have this whole,
right?
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah, that should be right.
Well, no, he's the large one though, ain't he?
Yeah, the largest one.
Yeah, he's
like
beast.
he's the 3 square.
This is
The 9 by 9, or the 3 by 3 for 9 squares or whatever.
Essentially.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, sir, we got this whole area. It's just the reason why I marked this is because that's the path.
And
I mean, there's rocky shit over there he could walk on. I mean,
okay, so
it's
he
rocky.
can't
I
go
mean,
over
you
here.
can walk. I mean, we could walk on there if we wanted to, but I mean, we have a cart. It's kind of shitty to travel on. But I mean, there's just a one rope, like actual path.
Hi, Alki.
It's like,
But the fog is dense enough that we can only see like 15 feet ahead of us.
so 5, 10, 15. So literally this is as far as we can see with dark vision because that's
Right.
probably a fog is interfering with us.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, this is just like dense fog.
How many D12s do you have?
That's why I like my app, because I can put it in as many as I want. He's like, I need 24 D12s. Let's
No
do
problem.
it.
I need
And then it's just
3 more.
shake. And it does the math. I'm like, oh, you're so nice.
Thank you.
That's not a 12, that's a 10.
You.
That's a 10, this is a 12.
Oh, those. Jesus. That's one, that's one, that's one. Just calculating how much.
Son of a bitch.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Alright, so 42 it is.
Yeah, she never gets less than half of what the roll is, but she has a chance to roll for more.
Yes.
So, like, say she rolls all 12s, she gets a lot of HP. Otherwise, she gets whatever half is.
Gotcha.
Because the handbook gives you half, as like, or you can roll it yourself. And so I would never let her get less than half because that's just an actual move.
Right.
Because like I go, the handbook's willing to give you half. I can't make you get less than that. That's bullshit.
Right. Alright. So we got an elk ready. I'm just gonna have a little symbol for Archimedes. Flies up, just lands on top of the elk's horns, just.
Belt speed is 60 feet.
Put something on there for Avasha because she can't run anywhere.
Oh shit.
Wolf.
The wolf.
Put her behind. Oh wait, well yeah,
Like right
technically right.
Like I said, she's gonna be attached to cart, like, because normally she runs off, but she literally can't run
She
anywhere.
can't run, yeah.
I mean, if she runs off, she's not coming back because she's not gonna be able to find her way back through the fog.
Right.
So,
Shit.
I'll have to protect her.
Does that mean that she could die?
Yeah, that's the problem with a live animal. Like now Archimedes, I don't have to worry
then
about
we'll
it.
have to summon a random thing every fucking day and hope to God it can pull the cart.
And if not,
You should be casting your spell on her too.
the spells only have a limited functionality, if anything.
Yeah, but the spell that you have on Archimedes.
So that's a ritual. That's not something I can do as often, and it only works for one familiar. If I cast it on Vashta, Archimedes banishes to the to whatever counts as the celestial plane because I can only have one familiar. That's why I was worried picking up the sword because if I turned into a warlock that comes with a fiend familiar, then Archimedes
she's
vanishes to
gone.
the celestial plane, and I'm stuck with a fiend as that. So it's like, yeah, that's why I was always worried about that. So yeah, my spell can only protect as much, but I can't do anything like that. All right, so we got the elk summoned. We sensed them somewhere in the fog. We're at a disadvantage because there's only 15 feet that we can.
To let Avasha free. Like obviously she can't like run away from the cart, but she doesn't want her stuck to the cart. You know, like she won't run off.
So get
But at least she's not permanently stuck in one spot. If she needs to evade or fight, she can.
Okay.
Um,
Mythrax is gonna come get off and just be towards the side. Kinzo.
I'll just be standing on the
cart?
on the cart, on the the back of the cart, just overlooking
Okay. So
the rear and the
I'll put
rear
you more
and
towards the
left.
middle.
Right. Yeah.
And Sarah, do you get off the cart and look, or do you want to stay on the cart and just look?
I get off the cart.
Okay. I'll just put her like.
I don't know
Right
where
here.
everyone else is.
well, we got no one watching this area, and we got the elk here.
Yeah. So I guess just. It's like,
Do they have dark vision or no?
The elk? I don't know.
No, I meant
Yeah, you already cast.
Oh yeah. I casted that for them.
they have it for the full day, right?
At the very least, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's only been a few hours.
Okay.
So we got out and everything. I just pull out the sword at the readies. Just something. You said something was out there.
Yup. Undead is out there.
Okay.
How old seem? Shine my bow.
Zero perception, passive perception.
What just happened? No, undo, bitch.
I'm gonna have.
I don't know why dndspells.com is coming up with a warning for antivirus, but okay. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna have Archimedes do a perception check. Since he's on top of the elk, he should be able to see a little bit more, if anything. See if he spots anything. That is a 2 plus. Man, not horrible, but it's an 11.
So since he's probably about, at this point, he's probably about like 17-ish feet in the air because he's on top of the antlers. The fog is low lying to the ground, so it's not more than like 15 feet. It's like as it is fog, it's laying low to the ground, but it is densely thick. Now that he's up there, he basically sees the top of the clouds, but he can't even see you guys. Like, I mean, it's dense.
Okay. So in a sense, he sees nothing.
Right.
Because he can't see as much. Shit. There goes that plan then. I don't know, wait, does your ability allow you to sense where they're positioned, Sarah?
Yeah, could you pinpoint it?
These aren't the adventurers you're looking for.
Sorry, I just read something that's gonna change something. So.
Uh-oh.
No, go ahead. Look at my thing. Look at my thing.
Do it
You
now.
gain the ability to occasionally sense the presence of undead whose existence is an insult to your natural life cycle. As an action, you can open your awareness to magically detect undead. Until the end of your turn, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic. This sense doesn't tell you anything about a creature's capabilities or identity. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum of once. You gain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
So you do know the location as long as they're not in full cover then.
Right.
Okay, so...
You don't know what it is, but you know where it's at.
Okay. Sarah, so I guess you want to ask where they're located?
Where is it located?
About where Tony's phone is.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's facing near Ainsley.
I'm a little bit back. Or, yeah. Just
Okay.
one.
Just one?
Well, okay. I'm not that scared, jeez.
And, that's where it's gonna stop for now. this is where it's gonna be fun. Avasha, Archimedes, and the elk start like backing up, freaking out, like no.
It's just sensing.
And they're like no. So like Avasha is trying to like back up, get like she keeps knocking into the cart. She's like trying to leave.
The elk
And
side.
Kenzo gets off the
Right.
cart.
So she's like no, like no.
And I'm just like, guys,
Trying to get
Archimedes like flies up higher just to get away. But it's like bad. That's all you hear. Just bad. That's all you're hearing.
and I can just see Mythrax is just like,
Because it
guys,
can't see it. It just knows it's just like bad. It's just all he's saying. It's just bad.
looks between Rose and Kenzo is like, guys, Archimedes is not liking this. Whatever's there, it's
No one
not
is.
My
liking
elk
this.
is backing up, and he is being controlled.
And so
He
so
can't
Avasha
have
and the
any
elk are gonna
authority
move
himself.
back. I'm not gonna have him run off. Because like I said, I don't want him to run completely away. 'cause it's
Archimedes
fog.
is just higher up in
He's
the
just
air.
higher up.
And
because he doesn't
Rosette's
wanna be
gonna
nearby.
tell the elk he needs to still stay close.
Right, like so, like you can tell them to stay by. Like, well, that's why they're not running off, but they're backing up. They're like,
They're
no,
not
no,
okay.
no, like no.
I can just
Fucking hell.
like I can see Mythrax is like, what is
So
wrong?
you're just hearing just bad. That's all you're hearing.
Son of a bitch.
So, but we know it's over there.
Hold on.
Get prepped then.
Hold on. Concentration up to a minute. You touch one living creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll.
Like I said, we can only see 15 feet in front of us. So like I said, right now we can't see it, but we know where it's at.
Thanks to her pinpointing it out, if anything. Okay. First and foremost, who here has the lowest AC?
I got 22.
Probably me, actually.
22,
20.
20,
22.
22. Okay, so you two then, because I'm at 21, right? Yeah, I'm at 21. Kenzo again? 22?
22.
So it's us two.
Yeah, but you two are the ones that are going to be up close and personal. So,
Yep.
I spend another sorcery point. I'm giving you both the armor of Agathis.
And that does what?
Let me get it, because it's not a spell I know, because it's not a sorcerer's spell. And I can cast this freely, so thank God I don't spend a spell for it. First level spell, but I'm gonna cast it as... I'm at least gonna cast it as a third level, so when I do second level, you gain both the temporary hit points and the cold damage increased by 5 for each slot. Okay, so if it starts off at 5, so it starts off at 5, 10, so it's 15 plus my charisma, 20. So you both gain an extra 20
Why do I...
temporary hit points.
Okay.
So it's just like, and remember, if it attacks you and hits you, it gets 20 cold damage immediately.
Nice.
My staff, or my bow, it has damage dice 1d8 plus 2. On here it says 3d8.
That's for
Does that mean when it's
that's when it's in a bow.
Yeah, there's bow versus staff.
The staff only does 1d8.
okay, because I only have 1d8 for both of them.
Because
I have them both in the same spot.
No.
Oh wait, hold on. Description: radiant damage, 3d8. Damage dice is
So
1d8.
your actual damage with the weapon itself is 1d8, but then it does an extra radiant damage.
Okay, for 3d. That makes more sense now.
Okay, so it's technically
So
4.
it's the same like with Ainsley's sword. It does the physical damage and also does 1d12 radiant damage.
So it does 3d8 radiant damage, and
And
then
1d8.
an extra damage of 1d8 plus 2.
So like
Okay.
that's the actual arrow damage, and then it does
Got it.
radiant damage as on top of it.
Okay, well she already uttered the divine word.
Right.
So
she's ready to go. But I know we have to roll initiative before we do
Mythrax
anything.
pulls the new sword out, and gets his hand at the ready. at the ready. If anything, I could just see like Kenzo is just like,
Yep. Just pulls out his
and then,
blade and just.
and then Ains is just with the giant with her sword and everything's just.
And then let me see what I can find. Give me 1 second.
So you two got armor of Gothis. You get 20 extra
You had to threaten
hit
the
points,
life of
hit points,
Rosette.
and you will also be able to do cold damage if it hits you. So
Hey, you get tired too, okay? It's not an unusual occurrence. You worked night audits.
I did.
And you're switching to mornings, so you know tired.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
Okay, it says current hit point 61.
It says my maximum is 54 and then my current hit points is 61. Why is it 61?
did you forget to level up and put your max to it?
I did though, because I made sure of it, because I did 8 times 7 and it was like 50 something, so I knew it was within that range. I probably did false life at one point.
Okay. Or I gave you armor. Oh, yeah, I did give you armor of Agathis at one point.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay. I'll just mark it 54 points right now.
Okay. So before we do anything, let's roll our initiatives here.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Give me 1 second. Let me get my word pad pulled up here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't test them. I told you before.
I didn't test them.
Why would you guys?
That's for my elk.
I got a 5.
1 for me, 1 for my elk.
Plus your initiative thing.
+2, so I have 3.
What was yours?
And the
3.
elk is
With your modifier?
minus
Your dex?
2.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
My
go
elk
above me. I got 5.
Okay.
Is -1. And I'm a 3.
So it goes last.
Okay.
Your elk goes last.
So what was yours?
Mine's is a 5. I need to roll for Archimedes now that I think about it. He's 2. His dex is 4. So he literally goes behind me.
So
Wow, we're rolling.
I rolled a
pretty low.
21, which is 17 plus 4. I don't know what y'all are doing today, but I came to play.
I mean, what the
saying.
fuck?
Then all of a sudden, like 3, 2.
I was like, I came to
1.
play. I don't know what y'all are doing, but Archimedes is
Okay.
5.
Get all those bad numbers
At
out of
least
there.
these are just initiatives. It's not really.
I know.
It's just
but
the order.
I rolled it again and it was a 3. Like, did we
was.
use up all the high levels before we got into the fight? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Your dex. What is your dex? Where's your dex? Ooh, that's gonna make things interesting. All right. They got higher than Ainsley.
No, no. If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight toward a target and then hits it with a ram on the same turn,
Okay.
target takes an extra 7 2d6 damage.
All right.
7 times 2d6.
Are we ready?
The target is a
Might as well ever be.
14 strength saving throw.
Ready, Sarah?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
No.
This is actually really good music for it, so.
Yeah.
Especially because of what it's about to do. So,
Like, we just all got a really bad feeling.
so
Let's do this.
The animals are not agreeing with this.
Nope. If they don't agree, then it's not good. If they're able to go against like vampire lords and all that shit,
And be fine.
but this,
They're having.
it's
they're
got
not
it's
okay
gotta
with
be it's gotta be bad.
it. It's some kind of
If they were
creature.
able to go against a freaking dragon,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even the panther
So
was
when
wary
you
of
know-
trying to even get near the dragon. So
So,
I'm sorry I dragged you into this, LP.
it's okay. It could die soon and it'll be all gone. So,
It'll be quick.
it'll be fine. No worries.
remember, your creatures are not technically.
They're
your
not really alive.
Yeah, they're not really alive.
They're enchanted
Mine-
balls of fluff.
Mine, I can bring back through a ritual. Mashta will be dead.
Yeah. You'll never get her back. So,
I'm gonna tell, before we even start, I'm just gonna...
without like a blessing prayer from Salute or something.
I'm
like,
just gonna tell my elk to make sure that Vashta is protected.
Okay. Okay. So I'm not telling you what it is, obviously, because you can't see it yet.
What is this?
That's Archimedes.
Oh.
Jeez.
I had to make a marker for Archimedes.
She's like, what the fuck? I'm like it's Archimedes.
Just in
There's only
case,
one
damn.
enemy, okay? So relax at that. There's one enemy.
What?
What'd you make him for?
That's an 8.
A.
That's
You just
an
throw it
8.
towards the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm like,
Why 4? Like, no, it's an A.
I liked my drawing better. I had the little owl, and you removed him.
Alright, so as this thing creeps closer to you, all of us, I want us to roll perception checks.
15. No, 16.
13 for me.
15.
Let's see, what is it on here?
Just the music is not helping it either.
No,
It's
this
like,
is it's just great music for this. Like, if you knew what you're fighting, this is great.
I'm gonna play it again.
Good. That worked out the way I wanted it to. All of a sudden, the three of you find yourselves in somewhere different.
what?
What?
What the fuck?
You're so.
Explain.
I'm explaining. I'm making sure she's recording this because I'm not saying this again.
Wait, what?
So, as of right now, you see yourself kind of in like a foresty area outside of a cave. It looks vaguely familiar, but it's like a forest area with a cave. You see yourself like back at your old home
What?
in the backyard, just standing there.
What?
But the home isn't destroyed.
What?
You see yourself back at your old monastery at the front gate.
Wait.
Ainsley's seeing something else, but I'm not telling you what she's seeing because she can't relate to you.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
To
Kenzo!
try to show
Rose!
I know it's a psychic attack. It has to be.
Just shouting out and anything
Yeah.
else like it's like guys.
Even with that, it's a 12.
So he said you know something's off, but you can't figure out exactly what it is. Like you're like this.
Guys,
this can't
can you
be
hear
real.
me?
Like I was like we're in the fog. Like this isn't real. Like you know that much, but you can't.
This can't be. This can't be. Would that be
Can
a
you
wisdom
hear
saving
me?
throw?
I had to try to he just cast a spell. That's what you guys rolled against. And we're going against its spell DC and it beat it. So that's why I was having you guys roll. So that's
Okay.
why the spell succeeded.
I will
essentially.
say that I am immune to fear with my bow.
It's not a fear spell.
Okay.
It's just it's a type of illusion.
It's an illusion.
Right.
It's not a fear spell.
Like
This is
psychic.
not real. This is not real. This is not real. Just trying to utter that.
Yeah,
to
like you can attempt an investigation to try and figure out what it is, but it's against their spell DC.
That is.
Ooh.
Investigation.
17 plus 1. So 18.
19 for me.
What's their DC?
Kenzo checks himself. Is he like his young self or is he his regular self?
By yourself. Like exactly as you were.
Come on, get out. Good. It's like something's wrong here. Something's wrong
Yeah,
here.
Kenzo knows like this is a trick of the mind.
What was your
This is
roll?
magic.
18.
19.
You're gonna break out of this.
What?
You rolled exactly the same, so you can't break.
Damn it.
It's like.
So you're like no, it's not real, it's not real.
It's not
So
here.
you're gonna it's gonna start slowly fading. You're gonna start seeing the fog coming back, but right now you're still there.
Okay.
But it's fading.
It's like, come on, this is not here. I'm not here. I rolled an investigation. I think you should do the same for that. Fuck, I'm not here.
Kenzo, he's just like, he's just trying to focus everything he can into knowing that it's not real. This is great.
I go, the music's really great for what I'm trying to do here. I was hoping this would like go for a little while, like you guys would fail a couple times, like because I have a good story for each of you. But like if you break out of it, I can't do it. But
Wait, I'm in a cave?
you're outside of a cave.
Where do you think that cave is? It relates to every place relates to our own place. What did you say your backstory was? That ended in tragedy?
My entire team died outside of a cave.
Yeah, so it's like, and my, oh crap. And Miro's, my home burned to the ground. It's like, it's not, I'm literally holding the sword in my hands like, no, it's not. I'm breaking out of there. It's like, it's not real.
Not again. I can't fail again.
Like I said, I had really fun planning this week. Really fun.
Kenzo
Really fun.
walks to the, are the gates closed?
Yeah, like if you try the door, it's locked, yeah.
Kenzo bangs on the door.
Like you said, you hear the echoing from the door, but like no one answers.
Kenzo just backs up.
She does a perception check.
And then he tries to run up.
Okay.
He tries to run up over the wall.
Okay, it's a dexterity check.
Yes. And isn't that acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
13.
You start to run up the wall, but like I said, as you get towards the top, your feet are starting to slip.
Okay, so he just
Like you can grab on, like okay, like you're okay, like you're not gonna fall, but you're not as sturdy as you should be.
yeah.
it's like,
And then he tries to reach for the edge. It's like slip. Is it like impossible to grab?
No, you can grab the ledge. Yeah.
Okay. So he just grabs the ledge and then.
If you're gonna pull yourself in, it's a strength check.
18. 20.
Yeah. Then you can pull yourself up to the ledge.
He pulls himself up and looks.
It just looks like you're home.
it's
You're
an illusion.
You're
remember?
sitting on like the ledge, like right above the front door. It looks like you're home.
Can we hear ourselves?
No.
No, we
Can't hear anyone around us.
Even though that I'm
Well, I
breaking
said
out.
you can't hear us. I'm not saying you can't hear anything else. I'm saying you can't hear us.
Well, I'm about to break out, so everything's like, wait, oh god, I feel so sorry for doing this, but I'm gonna shout out for Archimedes since I'm starting to break out. It's like, Archimedes, attack just at least scratch the others if you can. Wake them up. I'm at least gonna shout that because I don't know if he will hear me or not.
Right now, try a perception check just to see if he can hear you. But do a disadvantage, like roll another d20.
I don't know how much more of a disadvantage that will be. So where's the other? Oh yeah, no, it was going to be bad anyway. So perception, he got a 6.
Yeah, he won't hear you. Not yet, anyway. Soon he might, but I said right now he's not gonna hear you.
Come on. So mine's is just, I'm like literally fading in and out of it. It's like, come on, just get out. Just trying to break out of the illusion and everything.
Rosette is going to do a perception check around her to see if she sees any of the fears that she is worried about.
Okay.
19.
Let's see, what did I write down for you? Give me 1 second here. Not this one. Where's my other notes? Where's my other notes?
Like you two are just trying to like figure out where you are, and I'm just like, get out.
Am I in the shot or no?
Huh? You're kind of like on the cornerish part, so we can just turn it
all the way to you.
Just make sure that is Susan there too.
Yeah, you're good. You're actually a really decent one right there.
Okay.
Because Because now it's more of a story of you guys, since my character is literally trying to break out. It's like, I don't need to relive
Can you
this.
see Blake too?
No,
It's okay.
It's just us.
Hey. Yeah, mine's is just like, get out! Get out!
Kenzo knows this is like a hallucination or a dream, but he's just like, he knows like it's tough for him to break out, but at the same time he's wanting to see what this is about. He's being extremely cautious.
I got
Oh,
a
Rosette is not okay right now.
feeling the only way out is through pain. So after this, Mythrax is gonna on the sword just to see if it even breaks him free out of there. So it's like,
We'll see, hopefully.
Jesus, this creature without a warning just.
Is the music working?
Yeah, Alex, I go, this is perfect music. Like, I go, if you realize what I'm trying to do, I go, this is perfect music for this.
Congratulations, Blake. You know how to make the music work.
Yes. When it comes to ambience, leave it to me. Or I can do this one.
Oh, there's a magnet. That's why it clicks
This one's
shut.
creepy.
I'm pretty sure it works either way, but that.
So as you're walking around and looking
The
around,
end is always near.
I was trying to make sure that I wrote down the right one. So as you're walking around, looking around, you start walking towards the cave. The only thing that, like, right now that you're seeing sticking out of the cave is just, like, a striped tail laying on the ground.
Do I know if it's dead or not?
It's not moving. It's just laying on the ground.
A striped tail. That's
It's
it.
probably dead. Is it small or big?
Big. Fluffy.
Big, okay. Because her team killed a tiger and its children. So.
Hey, we can't make your
Can
decisions
I
for
do
you.
another roll to try to break out?
Mm-hmm.
Is that insight again?
Investigation.
Investigation. 19 plus 1. What the fuck?
It just rolled a 20.
Son
And it
That
literally,
is the second time I've rolled the same as
it literally rolled a 20. It literally rolled a 20.
So you two are. So
Well,
what
the
does
three of us. Like I said, I go,
Just
Ainsley's trapped, but I'm not telling you what it is because
That's
you're not
her.
there.
Yeah,
You know?
we're all trapped in our own little things. So
Like I said, when we all break free and we can talk about this later, we'll tell each other what happened.
yeah.
But as I go for right now,
Kenzo, I mean, does he see anyone? Is there anybody, or is it just empty?
roll a percentage check.
11.
Looking around the monastery, like I said, there's not much nearby, nothing, like the monastery, like you said, it was like up on a hill, it was by itself anyway, but you do see someone walking up the path.
So he hops over the fence, lands, and then just cautiously looks before slowly coming up to the figure. Is he in like monk robes? So, like, what is he doing? What is
He's
he
walking towards the path.
walking towards, like,
Like towards the entrance of the monastery, just walking towards like the,
So he just
property.
sees him approaching.
just walking.
So Kenzo like
Like I said, I love this music, this is really good.
like
Part of me wants to do what I want to do, but it's like I also want to give you guys your story.
Right.
I already got mine at the temple. You guys get your own now. So it's like, oh, this is-
so.
Well, it's not like this isn't technically your story. This is an illusion. So,
I know.
But
Like, Kenzo just like, stop it there. Stop.
keep talking.
Kenzo just slowly backs.
It's like it's a slow one, but it's just walking.
Just a slow walk. Who are you?
Roll another perception check.
16.
21.
As you're walking closer to you, you recognize it's your father.
So it's just like his hands start to shake and he just
Like I said, like no emotion, no nothing, like just blank face, just walking towards you. And like I said, with the 21, you can tell there's blood on the clothes.
What the fuck happened in your life?
He already explained to us he had to take care of his father. What do you think he's seeing?
That's right.
We're gonna see start to see his
He's like, oh, this music is great.
All right,
Understand what I'm trying to do.
before they go any further, what do I do? Because you said I.
Like I said, right now, like pretty much, like you see, like Rosette just being like she's looking out, but like she's not seeing it.
Her eyes,
like
our eyes are just milky white.
Like I said, you can see her, like be like, hey, like she's not seeing you, she can't hear you, but you just hear like she's like, no. She's like, I can't feel it. No. And like that's all he's like. She can be walking around, moving by like does not see it.
All right, I hate to do this. I really hate to do this.
And
He
like
pulls
I said, like
out-
Kento, same thing. He's just like, you see him just like, yeah, but he's like you can see, you can hear him saying like, who are you? And you can like see.
And then you see him like freak, and then
What do I hear from
dead.
Ainsley?
You're
Ainsley,
dead.
she's got her hand on her sword, and she's like, enough, stop. Like with her hand out, like.
I'm just like, it's like, guys, and so he's like, oh fuck! He puts this, he puts the long sword, he puts the rapier on. He grabs the obsidian dagger, looks at Rosette.
Don't start with Rosette.
Sir, if I hit them, I get hit with my own with my own spell. You're the only one I can wake him out of him. So he doesn't know if Rosette will feel this. He grabs her hand, he moves the blade a little bit. It's like, I'm sorry, just to see if that will wake her up.
Yeah. So roll this hit to see if you can do it. It's gonna be with advantage though because she doesn't know you're coming. It's like a sneak attack essentially.
Okay, so that's a 15 plus. So 15 plus 6. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah,
That's
so
gonna
like,
hit.
So as you're like no, like cause like you're like basically.
I was actually gonna say I was going towards the tiger.
I figured you were gonna be walking deeper in the cave
I'm
to
like
make sure.
bending over because you said it was a dead body.
Mhm.
So I'm literally bending over it, sobbing at this point.
Right. I was like at this point, like you feel like just your
And
hand on fire,
tigers on there.
and all of a sudden you're like ah! When you open your eyes again to look at your hand, you see your hands bleeding, and you're back in the fog.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
And you're back in the fog.
It's okay. We were trapped. We were trapped in an illusion. There was. It was
see
the
that.
only way we can get. I could have gotten you out. It was the only way I could have gotten you out.
I see that we have bigger problems. So she takes out her sword and she aims at the creature.
Her bow? You mean?
Yeah, her bow.
Okay.
Because her bow's already.
So he said you can't see it, like you know the direction, like you know its location.
Yeah.
So he said you can
So
fire
I
it,
know
but
it's near there.
it's gonna be with a disadvantage. So you're gonna roll 2d20, and you're gonna take the lower roll. You still have a chance to hit it. It's just
Right.
you don't know its exact look. You can't see. it.
Wait. How do we initiate who was going first?
Right now, the actual fight
Hasn't
started because it's doing its spell. Right now, the only people that are awake from the spell, initiative-wise, is the creature, Mythrax, Rosette.
Yeah.
So
Which
should
is we're still incapacitated.
Yeah.
When we wake up, we go back in the same
Okay.
order. But right now, it's going the creature, Mythrax, Rosette, creature, Mythrax, Rosette.
So in other
until-
words, it's Mythrax's turn.
I already did my turn. I
You
woke
had
you
to
up.
wake me up.
right.
Okay.
I'm keeping track.
19.
It's at a disadvantage though.
Yeah.
Plus, what is it? My dex?
Well, it's whatever your bow gives you.
I have nothing written
Are you
down.
proficient with your bow?
Not yet. I have 2 days.
Okay, so it would be just your dex modifier.
Okay, yeah,
7
so
plus-
it's a 9.
Nope, it misses.
So, and I just look over at them and I tell Rosette before we continue forward, it's like, don't attack them. They have my spell. We would literally get attacked by my own spell if we even do damage to them.
I wasn't aiming at them.
I know, but I know you're
He
not.
is warning you before you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Physical damage, I can't do.
Before
I know the Mind Spike ability. I
Can
can
I-
do this Mind Spike.
Can I figure out what's going on with my elk? If my elk is with it or if it's...
Oh, they just want to get the fuck away.
Okay, so they are...
They're not seeing
They're
illusions
just
or whatever. They're just
horrified.
like, holy fuck, no, they want to get away. Yeah.
Okay. One last thing. I'm going to try to do a perception check to see... I'm going to move like here. I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can recognize what it is. 19.
It's still like in the fog, but you can make out, let me see, how do they describe this?
This wouldn't have worked, Sarah, if I didn't break out first.
I know.
Yeah.
Unless I
we were
broke
all
out.
like trapped for a couple rounds, and I'm like going into the depths of their backstories and getting all scarred for a while, and finally we break out of it. And like, yeah, but just what? And then it was gonna be appear in the middle, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then, yeah, so it was gonna be really cool. But like everyone broke out early, like, okay, oh well.
At least two of us broke out.
Well, Kenzo and Ainsley are gonna be a little fucked up.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, I can risk it. I can risk it and just knowing full well my own armor would attack me.
I don't know if you want to get close to Kenzo right now.
No,
by the
you
way,
don't wanna.
by the way, Sarah, I did fair warn you. I had to roll a 1d4 plus 3. I rolled the lowest, so it's a 3. So you did receive 4 damage from the cut, to your hand. So I do apologize about that.
Okay.
It's weird.
It just sounds like an angry, like an angry ghost like dragging furniture. It's just you're like dresser.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Dresser. Okay. So like I said, you can make out generally. Like I said, it's still fog, but you can make out a large, somewhat almost humanoid kind of shape, but it's very undefined.
Is this the Revenant again?
It's an undead creature.
I don't know, because I think this is the
It's
thing.
larger than the Revenant.
It is larger than okay.
This thing has been taken over the valley.
Motherfucker.
Why do you think the valley has been so dead?
Yeah, it's got a lot of strength if that's the case.
It's like, no, this is not real. Just let me out. And I broke out.
This burned down.
I'm
I
worried.
fucking left this place. No, like.
I'm worried to go up to it, but I do have silver.
We don't even
And
know
I
what it
am
is.
proficient in the longsword.
Sarah? Ice knives. Just...
Okay. Well, then you need to do that next.
But
Because we
wait.
have to protect our...
I know, but it was your turn. Now it's the creature's turn. By technicality, that's why. Remember, we still have initiative to technically do. These two are just can't do anything because, they are, out of their minds.
It's continuing its illusion spell, so Ainsley and Kenzo are having some rough times right now.
Alright.
So Kenzo, your dad's still walking towards you. He's got, like I said, blood on his clothes, like I said, just blank expression.
Oh god, he looks dead. He's just...
I'm trying to find the right thing.
bent and broken.
Yeah, so Kenzo is just like backing up, and I'm pretty sure he goes to like up against the door. He's just like on guard, but he doesn't know what to do.
I was like, and for this sake, since you've been backing up, you can back up to back up towards you, because say like you basically when you hit the door, you hit a rock.
Okay.
So you're against like a rock, and you're like, so like now you feel like you're against it. Like obviously it's an illusion, but I say you think the rock is the door. So you're just standing there like you're waiting, you're bracing yourself.
Right. And then
I'll move Ainsley when it's her turn, but for right now we're focusing on Kenzo.
yeah, but Kenzo is just, you're dead. You're dead.
As he gets closer to you,
it's like...
he kind of just like stands like 10 feet, or you just stands there for a few moments, just like staring you down. He's just kind of like waiting to see what you do.
Yeah, then
I've
Kenzo...
been waiting to fuck with you guys' mind if I could. Bitch, it's one of the few.
She messed with me with
It's
the
one
puzzle.
of the, it's one of the few things the DM gets to do. It's like
Well, you messed with me up pretty well with that...
I've been trying very hard. incorporate shit.
And we do appreciate it. This is
Try.
throwing us into loops right now, trying to figure all this out.
I thought you were a DM for a while before us.
No.
This is her first time DMing, Sarah. And it's
I've
amazing.
played
She's
several
pretty
times.
damn good with it.
I've played
so-
several times, but like I said, I've bent the rules and shit. That's how you know I'm a first time DM.
That's so good.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Well, I mean, he's right in front of his father.
Yeah, then it
Who's
just,
supposed to be dead.
and then Kenzo just like puts his like fists together, you know, clenches, back off, back off.
Like I said, he still stands there for a moment. Before you can throw your first punch,
Yep.
he lunges forward and goes to slug you first.
Kenzo blocks.
Okay.
Kenzo
Roll.
Kenzo blocks. What?
Sorry. That's your job.
Excuse me.
But it's like he sees you like getting ready to punch him, so he throws the first punch.
Okay. And then Kenzo blocks,
Mhm.
and then just pulls all his energy and just boom, like right in his chest. Well, not into his chest, but
But yeah,
like just like a just
Right.
like enough force to.
right. Roll just an attack roll, just because I want to see what you actually roll for it.
13
plus
and you're unarmed.
unarmed,
Yeah.
which is 6, so 19.
Okay. Like I said, since he's unarmored, like I mean, he would probably be like just like an armor class 10.
Yeah.
So like I said, you definitely hit him. You hit him pretty hard. So when you hit him though, what you notice when your hand flies back, you see like more blood coming off. Like there's no blood here,
But there's blood.
but there's blood on your hand.
You hit the rock.
You hit a rock.
And then like when he clenches his fist, what does he feel?
Like that, like it feels like you just punched something.
Like
Sarah, we might have a harder time waking him up because he barely feels pain. So even if I
Oh,
cut him, he
shit.
might not even wake up from that.
He needs to try to
No
wake
one said
up
he hit a rock
himself.
either.
Yeah.
I just said there's blood on his hands.
He needs to try to wake himself
I didn't tell him hero. I didn't tell him damage.
Yeah, that is true.
I just said there's blood on his hand.
Just
I said there's no new blood on him, but there's like I said your hand has blood all over it. All over
and
your knuckles.
Kenzo with his other one goes for his rib.
Oh, is that like I'm like
Not a as powerful hit.
Right,
as
like,
those
just
other-
like- just like-
just a good jab.
are you leaving the hand or are you pulling it back?
I'm
still?
pulling it back.
Like I said, pulling it back again, like you see like blood on there.
Then,
Not as much as the other hand, but it's still like blood.
then Kenzo uses a bear kick with like the bottom of his foot, just kicks him. That's like
Okay, like so when he staggers back,
yeah.
like I said, looks the same. But like I said, there's blood on your boots now.
Now he's
Okay, we're gonna pause there and let you think. Ainsley's gonna back up. Probably like just like 20 feet, and she's still going. And she draws her sword. And she's like, I said, keep back.
oh man, looks at me and Mythrax looks back. It's like, hold on. It's like, good.
Take care of her. I'm gonna face him.
Take care of what? Take care of what? If I physically hurt them, I will.
I know. Just make sure she doesn't hurt
So,
Archimedes or anyone
That
else.
was
right
the
now.
phantasms thing. So now it's back to you, Mythrax.
It's like, no. There's only two ways to break out an illusion, Rose. It's either do damage or do damage. So he's gonna use a sorcery point to create his unique spell, the twin knives, and toss it towards the direction of his.
Okay, like I said, you're gonna like I said, since you still can't see exactly where he's at.
That's fine
You're gonna
by me.
try like I said, with disadvantage, and you can roll twice separately for disadvantage because you throw two different sets of knives.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it at its lowest form, which is first level. That way I'm not wasting a more powerful spell.
Right.
But even with first level, it still does a good decent amount of damage. Hold on.
And of course, we have the two people who don't like going in that are awake.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
And like I said, the animals right now are just not helping because like they're like fuck, nope.
Okay. So.
I am a spiritual weapon.
So this is the first. This is the first weapon.
Yep. Like I said, whatever the lower one is.
That is 10 plus 8, so that's 18.
Okay, and then what's the second one? Just so I know if both hit or not.
19 plus 8.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
So what you're gonna see now is as you're throwing like in that direction, you're like I know it's over there because that's where her arrow went. You throw the first one, you see it hit the chest and it just puff of ice, and then right after you see another one, but it's larger, and now you can see the like a frosted outline of what this thing is, even through the fog, because the frost is like kind of like almost like radiating the magic from it, you know, like as it exploded.
What does it?
It will still will still do damage.
Okay.
Like I said, but at least now like you can see what it will, and I'll like describe what it is in a second. Once you don't let me know the damage.
Okay. So let me see. Versus the 1d10s. So I'm rolling 2 of them for 2 different knives. One does 3. One does 8.
Okay. So 11 total.
And then the cold damage. It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, and that's against mine for 16.
It's got 17.
So it succeeded on that, but it still took at least the damage from there.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't took any extra ice damage though.
Okay, so 6 damage because it's resistant to cold.
Son of a.
I'm letting you know that now as a tip because it's 10:30. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that evil.
So ice surrounded it, so now we know where it is.
You know exactly where it is. It's also lost its concentration for its spell. And you guys are now dealing with a mist phantom.
Radiant damage.
That's why I had my bow out.
But does that break you guys out?
It lost its concentration, so it will start fading for us.
Okay. So I can just see Kento's like looking at the blood and then suddenly
Like that, like it's doing the fading effect. Like you're usually seeing the fog roll in.
Yeah.
Like that, then you're slowly seeing like the blood fade from your hands.
I imagine he also hears like a vague sigh. We can either do damage or damage, and just like barely a barely.
Where am
It's
I?
like,
Like I was like, oh yeah, that's right,
damage,
we're in the fog.
I'm pretty sure Ainsley even hears that part. It's like we can do damage or damage. It's like.
Right.
All right, so that was my turn.
Now, like I said, we're still breaking out of it, so that doesn't count. It's Rosette's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon. And it's within 60 feet of me. 15, 16. Wait, 5, 10, 15.
25, 30. So, I'm gonna write a P for Phantom, and then
S for Spectral.
spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And just make sure you write down the number of turns. So,
Yes. That's 20 turns or 10?
I don't remember.
What's the spell?
It lasts for 1 minute.
10 turns.
10 turns. Okay.
So this is just starting it out, so it's a 10 now.
Yep. Alright.
You can either do damage or damage.
Plus my dex.
Were you there or one step in front?
I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here.
Okay, just right now.
I should get a tray so that way I can also throw my stuff in there.
I think it's my dex.
Oh my god, you were trapped in
So
your
it's
own
14.
illusions. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, but
So
you need to do
it's
damage
14.
or damage.
Huh?
14 to hit with my spectral weapon.
That would be your spell. Your spell
Oh, my
attack.
ability modifier?
Yeah, your spell attack,
Oh,
yeah.
then never mind. It's an 18.
Yeah.
Does a spectral weapon count as a magical weapon? I would guess,
I
right?
believe so. It's a spell. So spectral weapon.
I mean,
I would guess, right?
Yeah, when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Yeah.
On a hit, it takes force damage. Equal to 1d plus
Clerics of deities who are associated with a particular weapon make the spells resemble that weapon. It's not a weapon, it's a spell that resembles a weapon. So if it says the damage comes from a spell attack.
Yeah.
So
it
it's
would-
a spell. That's fine.
Yeah. So you're good then.
So it hit?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus my ability modifier.
Which would also be that plus that you did.
Yeah, I know. Whew.
I'm just making sure because
9, 10, 11.
it's immune to something, resistant to something. I'm just making
13
sure
damage.
I
Force
got
damage.
it all covered.
Yeah, 13 force damage. And then I'm going to use my bow.
Oh yeah, that was your bonus action.
That was my bonus action.
Okay.
It didn't hit.
What'd you roll?
With disadvantage. Oh wait, no, it's with advantage
you
now.
It's not with advantage, just regular roll.
Do I still use that?
No, roll again.
Yeah.
It's getting a good laugh.
It is work.
We're just having so much fun.
No, it would be on the bow listed part.
It doesn't have it listed.
It's your dex then
Yeah.
to hit.
So it's 14.
Yeah, it'll just miss.
Fuck.
Okay. Back to our phantom. It's going to move.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see. Actually, it's a large creature. It takes up 2 squares. It's a large.
Just put it in the
head.
middle.
Are either of you within 30 feet of him?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Both of us are.
You both need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What? We can use this.
Oh.
Just use the two squares.
Yeah. And then just put that on top.
Yeah.
Do I?
And the fact that it's misty and cool is funny with the breakfast.
Yeah, right. I think that's perfect.
15.
It's a specter.
Huh?
15.
Okay.
And it's plus the save, the save, right?
It's plus your Constitution modifier unless it's one of your special saving throws.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is because I'm a sorcerer. I should have that. Yeah, I have saving throws and Constitution.
Okay, so which roll?
I got 16.
Okay. Let's see. You're fine.
No.
You are going to take some damage right now. Not a lot, just some damage.
By 1.
Oh.
You got 16.
Yeah.
I got 15.
You're gonna take 5 necrotic damage.
Are you resistant to necrotic damage?
I am actually. Hold on.
There you go.
Then you're gonna take half that. So you'll take
2.
2. Okay, so 48.
So,
and now, so
You had to cut me.
you had to stay close to it, right? 'Cause
I
you're all-
wasn't. I thought I was 40 something feet away from it, but then it became 2 spaces.
Well, even 2 spaces, it would have made you 40. It's a little further than that. All right, so
Yeah,
it's
you are, Sarah. You are radiant and necrotic resistant.
That's what I thought.
So,
so this is just half damage. All right, so it's gonna creep closer towards the both of ya, right in like the middle of the 2 squares, like right between the 2 of you.
okay, so like here.
Nope, one more. Yep, right the hell there.
Oh no.
Right the hell
he
there.
just phasms. He just phases right there.
Whoa!
He's just like there with him.
Do I need to have a turn to do turn undead?
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, that you're gonna be concentrating to use that ability, Sarah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to do it on your turn.
Nice. Look out.
Yep. There's that huge, colossal.
And Mythrax, who's barely radiant and everything.
So, it's pissed at you because of your stupid knives. So it's gonna attack you.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, you're the one who had to be all fancy with your knives and shit.
I needed to break you two out.
But, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit?
It doesn't hit.
Why?
Because he rolled low. He rolled a 5.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't have hit me. 21.
Like I said, he rolled a 5, so, yeah. Okay. It's Ainsley's turn now.
And just sees the
And,
illusion.
like I said, it's slowly fading back. She realizes, like, she's like, what, like, she's finally realized that she's back where she is. But she's, like, it's still taking a while, like, to grasp the situation. Because she's still far enough back in the fog that she can see the outline, but not really comprehending what's going on, because you guys are even blurry. So it's one of those, like, because it's still foggy.
Oh, we're lost in the fogs.
It's like, she can hear shit going on, and she knows stuff's over there, but it's just one of those, what the hell's going on, because she backed up enough.
And she probably just heard the, oh, fuck me.
Right. So she's gonna walk, not run, she's gonna walk towards you guys.
5,
She still has her sword up because she had it out
10,
before. But she's gonna
15.
stop right about there, because she's trying to assess the situation, like, what the hell is going on, like, what is going on, she's trying to figure it out. And, like, now she's back.
Oh, so the spell's broken.
Like I said, that was the fading, that's gonna be her action, was breaking out of
Okay.
the spell.
So yeah, Kenzo just breaks out and
Right, and so, like, you backed up enough where, like I said, you're not gonna see them and see us in the fog either.
yeah.
You can hear what's going on. Like I said, you can move closer to it if you want. Like I said, right now, like I said, you can't take an action just because it was fading out of.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can move closer if you want. You can ready an action, or you can do something else. But like I said, you just for right now, you can't. You can see the outline of what it is, but you can't see much
Actually,
else.
in this case, he would only see like a black mass because
Right.
it's just a mixture.
Well, it's a white mass. Like I said, it blends in with the fog, but it's seeing the ice around it that's stuck to it from the knives.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
Because it didn't take the damage from it, but it's still there.
Yeah.
So wait, wait, no, I can't. It's not even my turn
It is your turn.
yet. Oh.
So now you just.
Yeah, we went from 21 roll to 6. And it's still your turn for initiatives. Yeah.
So, what? You just came out of the fog and just see that. I'm like,
Yeah, just like.
Well, so you're like,
phase.
Welcome
you're
back
still
to the
checking
living. Now
his
come
hands.
help.
right.
Seeing if there's blood. Then it like can hear the commotion.
hey, you probably just barely
Get your
used the
ass
whole, like,
over here.
Oh, fuck me!
And then he just like recalls like all right, I'll think about that later. I'll think about what happened, but I gotta get into what the hell's going on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And I'm just gonna wait there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like with his blade out, just like reaching through the fog. I'm pretty sure like even being that close, it's muffled because of how thick the fog is.
Okay, Mythrax, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm facing this way, right? Okay. First of all, I need to see if this spell.
The good news is it's right in fucking front of you. So
I-
you don't have to worry about, like, disadvantage or anything. It's right fucking there.
Oh, that's not what I'm worried about. I finally have a radiance spell. It's just the thing is, it's called sickening radiance. I don't know if that affects everybody. That's why I don't want to accidentally use a radiant spell and just hurt
I'm
people.
radiant damage if it helps.
You are.
So
not
is
them.
Ainsley.
Oh yeah.
So it's just Kenzo that would have a problem.
But his fists are considered magical weapons. He can't do radiant damage, but he does magical damage with his fists. So, I mean...
Nope, not doing that. Yeah, the sickening radiance just does it at a range, and creatures that land in there get the damage of it. It doesn't even allow me to choose to choose who doesn't. So that's why I can't do that. Fuck. Well, now that I got a new fancy sword, I'm assuming it's a magical sword.
It's a magical sword.
So okay, I'm gonna finally do that since it's that close. Just swing the new rapier to attack it. That is 13 plus 5, so 18.
Yep. Yes.
All right, and it's only a 1d8. Oh wait, I'm proficient, so 1d8 plus 2. That didn't do much. That did 3, so it's just.
Correction. That did.
Huh?
It is resistant.
To what did you do?
I used my sword. I don't know what my sword has and everything. Remember?
It's
Probably-
it's resistant to.
You can't even say it. Necrotic?
It's just resistant. Let's just go with that. I don't know what my sword has, so
Cold
it's like
resistance.
I don't know, Sarah. So it only did 2.
It's 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Okay. So just slash this like.
Actually, no. It's supposed to do all 3. I think that. No. I'm reading the thing here. It's fine. Yeah, no, it did all 3.
Okay, so
You're
it did the 3. Look at it. It's like what the. And I'm gonna spend another sorcery point to cast twin quickening spell, so I can do a second attack. Which one do I want to do now?
Son of a bitch.
It's already almost 11 o'clock.
I know.
I didn't even increase this guy's health.
So he's
One
just
of them I thought was too easy for you guys, so I increased the health a little bit. I didn't even increase this guy's health.
All right. So I'm
We're
gonna
just
have to
having a
roll.
night. Leave us alone.
That is 11 plus 8, so 19.
To hit? Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I use Chromatic Orb as the spell, and since it hit, I get to choose what type of damage. So since I can't do cold, I'm gonna choose fire.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 3d8.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
So just a small orb of fire, and just toss it right at it and everything.
When it hits it, you just hear like hissing and snarling, and then like you just you hear like an unearthly screech.
Fire! Fire! It hates fire!
Got it.
Technically, it's Archimedes' turn. But I will say this just for all the beasts and creatures involved. This monster is chaotic evil. And it is filled with evil energy. So any healthy beasts flee from it. So that's why they've been trying to run the fuck away. So technically it's his turn, but
It does not want to do anything. And it's like I just hear it. It's like, please don't make me fight. Don't make me fight.
It's like, no,
it's
no,
alright.
bad,
Stay
bad.
back. Stay back. Then stay back. Protect
And I'm
Vashta.
like, technically it's his turn, but it's like, no, bad, like, no, bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say in my head, it's like, protect Vashta. Don't fight.
One
just
time I
protect
get
Vashta.
Elky and he doesn't help!
None of your creatures would help because they would sense that.
I know, but I finally got the big guys.
Alright, so roll that. It's your turn.
Okay,
Your spiritual weapon's over here.
I know it is. That's fine. I'm leaving it there. Mythrax, do you want some cover?
Define cover.
I can do turn undead.
Yeah, fine by me.
Alright. Cast turn undead.
So you present your holy symbol
Yeah,
to it.
so I present my holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that you see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
And what am I rolling against?
It says it's a wisdom saving throw.
And what's your spell DC?
My spell DC is a 14.
It rolled a 19.
You fucking kidding me?
Remember, you're at higher levels. What does it do for higher levels? Because I know, like, turn undead, depending on the challenge rating of the creature, it instantly destroys it too. That's
If the creature fails its saving throw, a turn creature must spend its turn trying to move far away.
It's like,
The screaming.
At second level, you can expend a use of your channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain one spell slot. That's not going to do anything right now.
but nothing at higher levels.
Destroy undead at 5th level. When an undead fails its saving throw, so that didn't work.
Okay.
So, but if it does fail its saving throw against a turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if it is challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold, as shown in the cleric table above.
Okay.
So, at least I got that.
Okay.
If he does fail, but it's
Yeah, it succeeded against
Yeah,
your
I
holy
know
symbol,
this.
which you're probably surprised about. It's like, what? It's just
I get
holding your
2 attacks or 1.
One.
1. Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Unless that counted as a bonus
Sacred
action.
Flame. I don't think it did. Fucking hell.
I mean, you get one action. I don't know how many attacks you get. Because technically, an attack and casting a spell are different things. Casting a spell is your action, but it's not. You don't get an attack and an action. You get one action.
Yeah, because Mythrax had to spend
Okay.
2 sorcery points
And
just
I
to be
don't
able
want to
to attack.
retreat because it'll give it more of a
It'll give
advantage.
it a, yeah.
So
They just need to drop the grab your sword at this point and see if the silver can.
yeah,
do
but I
anything.
can't attack it because I already did the spell.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get one action. Like that. If you're doing your attacks, that's an attack, or you do a spell or a spell, but you can't do.
Both. Yeah.
You get one action of choice.
I know what I'm doing next though.
Okay.
So. You good?
Yep.
All right.
Sacred Flame.
Everybody, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Everybody.
I have advantage.
My D20. Where's my D20? Ooh, that's not good.
I only got 11.
16.
20.
You two are fine. We are taking some damage.
Y'all just woke up out of your illusion and just get damaged, being close to it. Like literally.
Sorry.
We're both taking 8 necrotic damage.
Damn it.
Okay.
But it didn't even physically attack you. That's the problem with it too.
It has an aura that if you're within a certain range, you're automatically
Do you
gonna
have a
do this.
picture of this thing?
I don't.
Damn it.
Not everything in.
So-
Not everything in the.
So that means I take damage off my hit.
You're taking your temp hit points from 20 to 12.
What's it called?
Yeah, your temporary hit points still count as temporary hit points, so it
Right.
reduces it down.
Okay.
So like right now you have a total. Take out the total. Next to that box, stop.
What's it called?
Next to that box is temporary hit points. Just write a 12 there. Because those should be subtracted first before you even get to your total hit points.
Yeah. So write your 67 back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Right now.
Okay?
What's the thing called?
Mist Phantom.
Mist Phantom.
It's basically just a giant, think the Scooby-Doo Phantom glow-in-the-dark thing. It's that, but made out of mist.
What do you see?
Well, there's a couple different misty things, but that one's not a Mist Phantom. That's just
Soul Phantom.
right. There's a couple different phantoms that come up, but it's not a Mist Phantom.
Not everything in the Monsters Guide has an image.
Like that, like I could just think of it like an actual like Phantom Spectre kind of thing. Made out of mist.
Yeah, I'm essentially gonna use like that, like
This
the
blue one?
That blue one, but
As
just
a
make it into a
reference.
mist.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like,
Right.
As a reference.
Yeah.
just that's what we see. It's just.
We need assault shotgun stat.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
That works.
Yep.
That's better one.
Well, has to be more. It has to be more. bony,
Mythrax, what's your
more rags.
what is your AC?
21.
This is gonna hit.
What?
It's gonna hurt a little. Okay, I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw for me as well.
Fuck! 17 plus 6. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, I don't like the look on your face. I don't like.
It's gonna hurt. You're taking 12 piercing damage, but I'm not done. Are you resistant to necrotic damage?
No.
You're taking 19 necrotic damage. And your hit points are reduced by that amount until you take a long rest.
That means my 71 is down by 19 as my threshold.
So I can't heal him?
No, those are one of the things that only rest can save you.
What if I give him false life?
No.
Not even that.
Let me put it this way, Sarah. There are certain games that deal with an exhaustion level, and that exhaustion gets rid of your health bar. So only when you heal, only that certain amount of the health bar goes. Ow! 9, 10, 11.
I said it was going forward.
I did. I got 31 damage. From my 71, just 31 damage.
Wait,
31 damage.
Can you get any
He
kind of
can get
healing?
healed, but he can only be healed for whatever his max hit points is now minus 19.
Okay, so I was at 71 minus 19. I can only be healed
Up to
12,
52.
12 more health points. Any more, and
That's
it's
okay.
like, ah!
I know
What
what
a
I'm
tick-
doing
what
in my
hit
next
me?
turn because I have a
Life
bonus
stream?
action that can help you. all
Oh,
of you.
so you literally just see this, Sarah.
Just, it
The
like
ghost-
reaches into you and just starts. Yeah.
It's like, shit!
Fucking
And it just hit. It rolled a 21.
It did not like that I casted fire on it, so it's like,
And
shit!
the fire and the knives, it does not like you. It does not like you. Okay, that's his turn. It's his turn. It's Ainsley's turn now.
I can just see Mythrax is just like,
Like, fuck me. Yeah. All right then.
Rosette?
I'd imagine she'd be, I'm pissed and I got hit!
The other thing that sucks, for the life drain thing, if you keep getting hit with that and your hit points get reduced to 0, you need a long rest to recover those hit points. If it's at 0, there is no long rest. You're dead. There is no like you're coming back.
I could
you're
do
not-
spare the dying, can I?
There is no recovering those hit points. It's necrotic based.
Sarah, yeah, that's why I told you, it's like, if you have necrotic resistance, that's a lifesaver.
If you get one more, you better thunder the fuck out of there.
Yeah, sorry to say this, I'm warning all of you. I'm going to thunderstep my way out. I'm not gonna die that quickly, if anything. So y'all
There's
better.
only so much one can do, especially against this
You're
thing.
gonna have to thunderstep me out too.
No, you're staying right there. Because you got us there too.
right? I'll
That
heal
means
you guys before I
can,
leave.
He can handle himself.
I guess he's gonna walk forward up to like in his
Yeah, but
range.
if I die or if I have permanent
As a
low
bonus
damage, I
action,
can't heal either one
she's
of
gonna
you.
use
Well, you're
soothing light.
going after one of us. She's the
Soothing
tank.
lights?
Soothing light, which is going to heal you for 1d4 plus my wisdom modifier,
Okay.
which will be roll a d4.
Just,
Ainsley got new fun spells too, which will heal you for 6 hit points.
it's better than nothing at that point.
And now that was a bonus action. That she spent one of her lunar points, and we want her to do that.
46 now.
So now she actually gets to attack, and as a fighter, she gets 2 attacks.
She just saw that as
And
like,
it's
oh,
like,
hell no.
hell no.
It's
So now she's gonna do some damage because she can. And why are you typing random shit? Stop that.
Oh, your computer's randomly typing?
Yeah, I put my thing down and it's like, I'm like, don't type. I'm putting this on the thingy. Like, I'm not even touching the keyboard. Typing random shit. No one told you to do that.
I'm sorry that I caused the most damage as the damage dealer. I'm sorry. It's in my nature.
We're still trying to get the fucking Stormforge, mind you.
We're still.
You know, we haven't even fucking gotten there.
No.
You know what? This is fine. This is fine. We're in a fight. We're in a fight right now. So
In
it's
like 3-4 days, we fought a young dragon
and now we're
and a
fighting
ghost
a
phantom.
misty phantoms. Like, and we just entered the Temple of Vistus, so this might.
We're just leaving the Temple of Vistus.
What was this thing?
So-
What if this thing was sent by him?
Her first attack did 18 damage between the damage and the radiant damage. Next one
Did it not like radiant?
does not like radiant.
I
It
okay.
does not like radiant. Her next one still hits. Cool.
Now it's focused on Ainsley's thing.
She rolled a 12. That's 22 damage. Before the radiant damage, which is 7. For 29 damage for the second attack. It's hissing and it's in severe fucking pain. He's not happy. He's very, very angry right now. Kento. It is your turn.
Kenso may be a monk, but seeing images of his dad, he got in a fucking rage.
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping the whole point of this is gonna focus your mind. You're like, oh my god. But what I was aiming to do was have it go up to people and start life draining each one, and then break. So it's just like, we died. I'm sorry.
Since I could attack twice, and I have a chance of attacking again. So I got 4 chances. Please let me get at least 2 attacks.
So I'm assuming 1, 2.
No, not too close. Well, yeah, right there. Just enough, so that way I won't get you guys.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna use Fangs of the Fire Snake, which is gonna be 1.
If you move 1 square closer though, you're not in range of any of them.
Okay.
And you can still get your physical attacks off too.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. So yeah, Fangs of the Fire Snake, which is 1d10 fire damage. But first, that was an official roll.
No. You gotta see if you hit.
12. What would you call that? Just an unarmed attack?
No, it's your spell DC on your next page. It should be at the top of the page, I think.
Your DC right here. Key save DC.
15. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. That's my key save.
Well, that's what it rolls again. So to hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, to hit it? Yeah, no, it's just what you're just spending a key point and rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it hit.
Okay.
You don't add anything to it. It just
Now, I'm gonna spend 2 more key points, and that'll add 2 more d10s.
sure. Go for it.
So you just see
So
fire.
he just.
That's the D8.
Thank you. I'm trying to get into it, but thanks for ruining it. Never mind. Yeah. Well,
You ruined my build-up.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I just want to make sure you get the proper amount of damage.
I care.
There's a happy scream.
These.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That's a D10.
I'm not sure if I should use yours. That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, you
You
have.
can use mine.
No, I only
We also
have
have
my
all of
God.
them.
He's trying to do his build up, people. Come on.
Use fire colors. It's a fire.
Might as well.
Right?
That's me. This is done.
That's the rule. I need to get blue dice then for my ice attacks.
Okay. So yeah, you just see just a line of.
By the way, if you roll
fire.
a 0, that's the 10.
Right.
The 0 is a 0 for the sake of percentage.
Yeah.
So,
You just see like just
like, I rolled a 0.
coil
Yeah,
of rope
no
of
zeros.
fire, just and then just wham.
4, 3,
10, 14,
17.
17.
Okay.
So
That's the first attack.
first attack.
And then the second attack. Wait, that was 3 key points.
Yeah, make sure I come down.
So I got 4 left. And,
That image of your father really pissed
Yep.
you off.
and since my fists are considered magical weapons,
I will do damage.
so like I'll probably like put him as like cinder hands, so he'll have like flaming hands.
I mean, you can even just punch him normally, it'll still hurt him.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna use flurry of blows.
Good point. You just gotta, yeah, you just gotta see it.
Yep.
3.
Savage attack. The wolf got out of the way,
You can roll again for 1, I don't care.
or the horse.
Don't
5.
roll it. It's okay. We got an extra key point.
It's not okay.
It's okay.
It's We're working as a team.
We're working as a team. You don't have to kill it off.
You did plenty of
You
damage.
did, yeah, you did a lot.
You did plenty with that fire damage.
Alright, well, you did good.
Close. Where's my super
Mythrax.
Just Mythrax. Just ah!
Now that you know what I can do to you.
Fuck.
Where's that gonna go?
You know, the wallpaper peeling is fine, but it going back on the wall looks really weird. Like, watching it in a second, it's gonna go back on.
Oh, that it reverses.
Yeah, and it's just really weird.
Oh.
Come on, go back on, dude. I just watched you do it.
We're just waiting for that thing in the hall to do something.
It doesn't do anything, it sits there. Come on, do it. Do the thing. Do the stupid thing.
I think it knows we're watching.
I know. And it pisses me off.
There. That's weird.
Yeah, see? It looks weird.
It does.
It looks so much better going off. And it's gonna fall if it looks good.
Yeah, no.
But going back, it looks really dumb. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
I looked over, I was
can't
like,
do
that's stupid. And I'm like, oh, it's the reverse. I'm like,
that. Yeah, sir, I'm not doing that. I can't do Thunderstep. If I do, it hits everyone that's within 10 feet of me. And only one person would be
That's
able to
okay. If you had
teleport back.
thunderstepped, I wouldn't have been able to heal you.
that's okay, I healed him.
Fuck.
Well, I can actually heal all of you.
I know, but I healed him for now.
Yes, I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I got fun stuffs. My other fun spell would affect everybody within a 10-foot radius, so I can't use that either. Moonlight Burst. Radiant damage 10 feet around. And it knocks you back.
Oh, I got pissed.
We should get our nails done tomorrow.
Oh, let me get my nails done tomorrow. Otherwise, I would. I'm needing to get my nails done because they look
I've
ugly
never
as
gotten
fuck.
my nails done. I've gotten them done once before junior prom.
I got it done for a
Senior
friend's
prom,
wedding.
I painted them myself.
I got it done for a friend's wedding because she told me I had to. That's why I did it. She's like, I don't even care. She goes, you don't even have to get it done. She goes, but you're coming to the nail salon. I'm like, well, I'm not staying in the nail salon for like 3 fucking hours while you guys get it done and I do jack shit. So I got it done.
Alright, So, I am going to spend one sorcery point to twin this spell.
Okay.
Dragon's Breath. Just reach over to Pencil. Just Dragon's Breath, regular fire though. So you just see.
His eyes just glowing orange.
All right, and that's
Breathing
at
fire.
This is at 3rd level. So just thought I'd let you know. No, so now this is going to be 4d6.
Okay.
So, and I know I'm not damaging anybody.
Nope.
So I'm gonna. Is that a bonus action? Just want to be sure that was considered a bonus action.
I just like that my healing spell is a bonus action. I just have to spend a lunar point. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, it's not a lot. It's 1d4 plus 4.
Right.
But it's like I go, if you're dying, I go, and I can give you 8 hit points. That's better than nothing.
Right.
Without
It
using
works.
an action.
Right.
Like in theory, I could use that to heal you and then give you a potion, and then you can get 18 hit points in one turn.
Yeah.
So that's not bad, you know.
It works.
I'm like, I can't complain. For being a regular fighter, essentially, not a paladin, that's not bad.
Okay, yeah, that does work. All right, so that was the bonus action. The bonus action just to do that. So I'm gonna use my next action to breathe fire on it. It has to do a.
Come on, cheer up.
Be happy, it's
I
high.
wanna kill it myself.
What do you think I want to do?
Same thing do I.
I think all of us want to kill it. That's why I was upset. I was like, I want to kill
It
it.
must make a dexterity saving throw against mine, so that's gonna be 16. Otherwise, it takes half damage. 4d6.
Dexterity?
Yes.
19.
Oh, so it only gets half the amount of damage.
Dex is its highest stat. Like a +5. Because it's misty. So obviously it can dodge things as a mist, you know.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's
8
8.
damage.
So just a 15-foot cone right in front, just.
Like I said, like basically it's essentially like a mist that can move. Obviously Dex is gonna be high, you know.
Right.
But no, it works.
But then just like recoiling because it's like. Well, it doesn't even use my actual breath. That's the good part. But it still hurts because the
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to do mass healing work. So, it is, as you call out words of restoration, up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
So,
Hi. Yeah, not bad.
alright, 3 plus 6.
Okay.
So everyone gets 9 healing. Now,
We're back to our full 20 hit points. Or 20 temporary hit points.
Right.
I can now go back to full health. That's the
You
sun.
can go back to whatever your full is, but
Not yet.
That's only at 52.
I mean, what your full is.
Sarah, yeah, that full 9 points, Sarah, would have been 55. I can only go up to 52 right now, so I need to do.
Damn it, 1 away. Oh wait, total 5. Okay,
I can just see
this
like
is a cantrip.
I can just see it's trying to like heal itself. It's like
It does steal some of the damage.
So that was a bonus action, by the way.
that's fine. Just
So, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame, which is one of my cantrips.
Okay.
So, a flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. However, at 5th level, it's 2d8.
What's your spell DC?
14.
17.
God damn it.
does it take half damage?
It's adding a +5 every time it rolls, so.
It.
Yeah. Like I said, Dex is its highest stat. I like all the fire spells, it's all Dex based, and I like, is its highest stat.
It's alright. We still got.
Because I said it's a mist, it's
Ainsley's
days,
like,
you know.
Radiance too. So it's like.
It sucks that it can just, you know, dodge easily.
Right.
But it's a mist, I mean, how, you know.
Kind of just go straight through. Or just move.
Right.
going.
Anything else, my dear?
Do you?
Can I move my spiritual weapon?
Sure.
Is that like 7 now?
Yeah.
You can move it. I don't know how what is movement speed.
It's only
but
20.
yeah, you can move it wherever you want.
It's getting close.
That scythe of yours is just spinning over the like.
I should have moved it the last time too, but I didn't.
Didn't think about it. Yeah.
That would be so cool if your scythe would be the killing blow. Just a scythe
Right.
coming from behind it and into the back of the head.
All
Just
right.
before he's about to lay a killing blow on one of us. And
I think that's all I can do. Yeah,
You're good.
that's all I can do.
You good?
We're not good, but that's
Yeah.
all I can do.
Alright. Everybody, time for your constitution saving throws.
I just got healed. That is.
Ainsley did fast.
Where's that take me?
I hope this is a good roll.
I got 20.
I got 17.
I got 17 plus 3.
I have a problem. I don't remember what I just rolled.
Roll again.
Roll again. I mean,
9. I still
Right on top. Wait, it says Constitution.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
that number.
It's only 11, so I didn't make it.
so what were your rolls?
17.
20.
That's best.
Oh.
You and me are taking 6 necrotic damage. Yours is half.
Have
So
so
3.
3.
You just kind of stood there and went, ow.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what's been happening.
me and Kenzo are just like.
Just
holding on, like.
that's not even like attack. That's just it's standing there. You're within a certain range. It does this to you. So now it's attack. It's going after you because you heal people.
Just because I healed them.
Yes, it does not like you. So it's going after you.
And you presented it, your holy symbol in front of it.
Yes.
It does not want to deal with the gods.
It is not liking you anymore. What's your AC?
22.
It hits at exactly a 22.
Wait.
That's
So
15 plus 7.
I roll to break out, and we hit the same thing, and it doesn't work. But when it's the same AC, it
Yes.
works.
Yes, because
That's
you're,
bullshit.
You're rolling at a disadvantage versus rolling to hit. Hit is at equal level.
That's bullshit.
To break out of
This
something
is
at
some
a disadvantage.
DMV shit.
To break out of a disadvantage because you don't see it, you can't do it. It doesn't work.
This is some DMV shit.
This is how it works.
It's the rules of the game.
Motherfucker.
There's a disadvantage and an advantage going on here. And right now, it has an advantage against rolls because you got hit by its annihilating aura. It gets an advantage on every roll it gets against you. So it hits you. And this is probably gonna hurt, so brace yourself. So we have 1d10 first off. So you're gonna take 10 piercing damage.
Yeah, you're getting hit with the same thing I did. So that means you even yourself are gonna have to take a long rest just to heal that, and you can't just
The
heal
piercing
it.
damage or the necrotic?
Nope, the necrotic that's coming. And 20 necrotic damage, but it's gonna be half for you, so 10 necrotic damage. So you're taking 20 total damage, but 10 of that damage you can never regain until after a long rest, even if you try to heal yourself.
So what's your max HP?
Your max HP
54, so it's
is
gonna
44.
be 44 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Until you have a long rest,
Then it'll go back to normal.
and that's turn is over.
But I'm at 25 right now.
I know you need to step back and heal yourself now.
I can't step back.
Well, you know what I mean by step back. I know you can't step back. It's a form of
For
expression.
right now, you don't have to do jack shit, because Ainsley's gonna heal you for a
Okay.
little bit.
Ainsley has more healing power than she does. I
For
swear
7
to God.
HP.
Okay.
So you're getting 7 back.
That's 32.
Better than nothing, okay?
Better than nothing.
Alright. That's your bonus action. Alright? Now she's gonna try and attack this motherfucker. Because she's fucking pissed.
She, we don't know much about Ainsley, so she saw something we did not. We
don't even know yet.
Oh, come on. Fuck you. You rolled a 1 for damage. Oh, fuck you.
Hey, now you know how I feel.
I mean, it has a misty body.
It's okay, it's dead. She rolled an 8 for the radiant damage, so between the 1 plus 7 and the 8 radiant damage, it's dead.
So
it was 15 points, it was 14 health, so.
we just hear like an ear-piercing scream.
I just hear it scream as it like fades or whatever, and the fog slowly just like drifts to the ground.
I'm just seeing myself like falls back just.
Rosette.
Who landed the killing blow?
Ainsley.
Ainsley did.
Oh, shit.
Rosette essentially falls to the ground too and kind of starts tearing up a bit.
Just.
What the fuck was that? I am so done with this bullshit. She kind of stands back up and goes to the animals. Is everyone okay?
You know, like they're all kind of like just calming down, and like Archimedes finally lands back down, and just like.
Sensing me, he just like, just trying to like, rubbing up, like,
I was like,
Okay.
thank you.
Goes over to Kavasha. You okay, hon?
And she's just like, she's like, she's still kind of like anxious, but she's, she's calming down now that
Petting her a
it's
little
going
bit
away.
calmly. Goes up to Elkie. I am so sorry I dragged you into that fight.
Because I mean, essentially, if you're standing there as an animal and you can't see anything, all of a sudden you feel the most evil aura you've ever felt creeping towards you. You're like, oh hell, I don't know what the
It's
fuck
like
is about
when
to
dogs
hear that.
see phantoms and
Right,
shit.
they're oh fuck, no. So the other reason why everything is gray and dead here, plants wither around that. They can't survive. Because just its evil aura, just the way it is, it absorbs life just from being around shit. That's why it says healthy animals flee. If they're dead, they just lay there and rot.
oh shit.
Okay, so I still have my 4th level spell.
That was a challenge rating 10, people.
Oh my god.
These are good.
Okay, so before we completely break, I'm gonna start healing some people.
You can't heal me.
It is.
No.
I say the only
No,
person
crap.
you can heal right now is the two of you that can't fully heal. So
I'm stuck at 50.
You guys are still.
we got temporary hit points.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
We're better.
So then I'll heal myself. I have
you get
cure
over.
wounds. The creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead.
But before you do that, Sam,
But it's 2nd level or higher.
before you do that, remember you have a feature, so you don't have to spend your spell to heal you.
Oh yeah.
Now you don't have to spend a spell.
So
It's an SMR feature. I don't know. When you and I had to read it down.
circle mortality.
That feels cool too.
Mythrax will probably just get up. It's like, it's all the same with all of you. I think I'm gonna go lie down on the cart. And just limps right over and pulls himself up on the cart and just.
You just hear a loud.
It's like
Starts to unbutton a little bit just to see where he got hit, and he just sees that.
it's like just like this black, like spreading out.
It's just a black mark that looks like.
It's not a hole, but I mean, essentially, if it was by it, it would be a hole. But it's just where it just reaching this.
Archimedes is probably trying to like do the whole cat thing, her trying to heal up. It's
Yeah.
like, thanks, buddy, but I don't think this is
So it's not gonna work this time.
Pretty sure Archimedes just
Healing hands.
hovers with you.
Touch a creature causes.
Goes up next to your neck, just.
Okay, so can regain hit points equal to my level. So I touch myself to do healing hands.
For
My level
7 points.
7. So that becomes
39.
Yeah, I got brighter.
39. And then
So be thankful she took that half damage, otherwise she would have taken 20 damage.
I would have been
That she wouldn't have gotten back.
20. I would have been at 15.
As you couldn't get it back until a long rest.
Yep.
So, like I said, be thankful she had that resistance, or she would have been hurt bad.
Yeah.
Like, bad.
I got hurt bad, if anything, so it's like, ha.
But I mean, that would have taken half her hit points in one hit. And then she could not recover back.
So I'm gonna do 2.
Don't heal a bunch of people in front of a chaotic evil element, okay? Now we learned that.
Well, I'm kind of a cleric. That's kind of my only job.
It's chaotic evil. It doesn't like the goody shit, okay?
The number
No goody shit.
equal to 1d8 plus your skill modifier. So it's gonna be more than what I have anyway. 4, 5, 6. So I don't even need to roll because this one's cure wounds. It's 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, and the most I can gain now is 6 points, and that's how much my spellcasting ability modifier is.
So just make it your
So
magic.
just make it my max. So right now we're at 44.
This makes me think of Final Fantasy VIII and the piano that she plays in the hotel.
That it does. It does.
Doesn't it? Like the one that Julia plays in the hotel. It's very similar.
I'm gonna do a perception to see if I can find my 2 arrows that I flew that way.
Sure, go ahead. Like I said, now that the fog's gone, I mean,
You can see.
Wait, is it that or is it luck? Do you roll that or do you roll? Because I know with Zach's campaign is roll luck.
Oh, Zach is a completely different thing.
Okay.
it's just a lower version, but it's a very similar melody. And this is the orchestra version, so.
Now that the fight's over, it's well now it rolls an 18.
It's very similar. It's just a lower key.
Yeah.
It's very similar. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting total Julia. This is the original.
Yeah, it does sound
Yeah.
similar to this
It's
one.
very similar. Not the same, obviously, but it's just the same vibe, you know?
I'm also just standing here.
I love
Can
her.
I
She's
move
so
forward and do another perception?
You can do whatever you want.
You're not asking me. You don't ask me.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I move forward and do another perception check?
Yeah. You can search for your arrows as long as you want to.
Kenzo is just standing over the dust of the phantom.
The luck comes in on whether or not it broke. And that you roll a percentage die for.
Yeah.
To see if you aimed and you hit a giant rock, yeah, it shatters your arrow. But
There we go. Wait, what is this plus perception?
Yeah.
15.
Alright, so you can find the 2 arrows but roll a percentage die. So it's your D10 plus your other one.
You got it. You got it. That's the percent die.
No, you roll both. That with your D10. That gives you the
okay.
small number. The percentage die gives you the 70, 80, 60, and the other one gives you the lower number.
So 32.
32. So one of them hit a rock and broke. The other one's fine.
Okay.
If they're over 50, I usually give you both. But if they're under that, one breaks. If you get like 10 or less, they're both broken.
Keep the metal. Keep the metal of the broken arrow at the very least. You can reuse that later.
Okay.
So now we got a card elf.
So, just before anything else, how much XP was that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before anything.
that's right.
We all have
Like,
different
yeah.
XPs now because of the stories.
We do. Well, and we might gain a little bit more XP if we talk about what we saw.
Oh yeah. I would hope so.
Especially with how Ainsley hasn't really given much away yet.
Yeah, no, she has not told you anything about this. I can guarantee you fucking that. I can guarantee you that.
And Mythrax, he did not want to relive. He felt like he knew he was going to relive that. So he was like, no, I'm not seeing this again. And just broke
I
out.
closed the wrong tab.
He immediately was like, frick no.
Well, Sarah, do you have any idea what he was going to do if he couldn't break
How
out?
close were we to the next level?
Not very.
Close.
I was like, I don't think
We
so.
had
Like,
just.
We just got the level,
Yeah,
right?
11. Like it takes 11,000.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we're that close.
Yeah, we're actually no, we're just about 10,000.
10,000 away.
Yeah, 10,075
Oh.
to be exact.
The other one's dying, I can tell. Or overheating anyway.
So it's normally 6,000 EXP, but since it like I said, it's divided by 4. But since you guys broke out of it so fast, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more because like I said, I didn't plan for you guys to break out that fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do an even 2,000 for
Yeah,
everybody.
we actually did pretty
So-
good on that one.
Yeah, like I said, you broke out really fast. We'll do 2,000 each.
2,000 each?
Yeah.
Okay. 25, 385. Okay.
So I did not, like I said, I planned a whole thing with your backstory, like you confronting your past and your like the last like worst memory you had. I had the whole thing, you know, the worst shit you've ever seen in your life kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna break out of this before it happens. Like, well,
So everyone's at like
maybe we might
25,000.
Well, we are. I know you got more.
No, I'm at 25.
Stupid question. What weight does a 5 face? My dyslexia is not helping right now. Oh wait, I have dice. 5. Okay, there you go. It's been a very anxiety-ridden week, and my anxiety fucks up my dyslexia.
it's an upside down question mark with a foot.
That doesn't help.
That's how
Because I flip question marks too.
It's an upside down question mark.
I got it.
with a
I
foot.
got it.
Okay.
We're good.
It's also the,
I looked at the
it's
dice.
also
We're
an S
good.
with a flat head.
Oh my god.
It's a hook with a hat.
It's an S with a flat head.
Yeah, I work in communications.
What is a 5 look
And then my dyslexia just goes, no you don't.
Oh yeah, but Sarah, do you have any idea what Mythrax was actually going to do in his next, if he didn't break out? If he wasn't breaking out immediately there, the minute he saw Mira walk up, because I'm assuming that's what was going to happen. I was going to see his adoptive mother in front of him. He was just going to do this. So, he wasn't even going to slice his hand. He was just going to be like, just really, in order to ensure he breaks out, he would have stabbed that blade
Kenzo had
straight
an
through
idea
his
like
hand.
that too.
So-
he was gonna stab the blade.
So like I know so basically through what Kenzo saw, like obviously like this isn't canon yet because we haven't talked about it. But basically what Kenzo saw is what you guys all would have saw. The one person from that vision would have walked towards you, blank face, not say nothing, not react to nothing. But like I said, based on how you react towards them was what they were gonna do. So like obviously like I knew he was gonna
It was
punch
like
his
a
dad
mirror image.
to make your kind of thing. But the blood on your hands was you have blood on your hands.
yeah.
Metaphor. Like that was the whole thing. Yours was gonna be, you were actually gonna see Mira just slowly like walking away from you and stepping into the burning building and catch on fire.
It's like, no!
Like there was nothing you could do because there was nothing. You were a kid. You were a child.
She sent me away,
She said
and
there
then I
was
come
nothing
back
you
and it
could
was.
do. Right. Basically, you still wouldn't have seen who attacked or anything. You would just see the building catch on fire. Like I said, you would watch her walk into the fire and catch on fire. And then you would have walked in there, seen the tiger with the dead cubs, and then you would have seen the girl that was laying there. And when you turned around from the dead
The
girl,
artificer.
yeah, when you turned around from the dead girl, you would have seen the one that framed you.
The one that killed her that was my lover.
Right. Yeah, you would have seen her just standing there. Like I said, no reaction, no thing other than based on how you reacted to what I was gonna do.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, so you know that was the current. I won't tell you anything until we get to the canon part.
Alright.
But like I said, but that was basically there. No reaction, just blank. And like well, depending on what happened, that was what was gonna
I
happen.
need
Yeah.
to remember what their names were.
Because like I said, it's a phantom. It's chaotic evil.
Aya, so
Something
Aya
about your
would have
worst
been
moment,
standing
right?
behind
Sure. Right.
behind her,
Right?
and
Right.
Devana was the artificer. So it would have been Devana's body. The
Right, like you
cubs.
should would have just kept walking. You would have seen
The cubs, the tiger.
You would have seen the tiger, then you would have seen the cubs, then you would have seen
And
her.
then Aya.
And then as you turned around to leave, she would have been standing at the entrance of the cave. So.
And you said it was 2,000 per person for the Phantom?
I wouldn't have stayed to leave.
Because you said,
Right.
because you first said,
No, but I'm saying, like I said, you would have got there and it would have been like, I figured at some point you would have been like, no, and would turn to like run out of the cave. And like I said, she would have been standing at the entrance, like, you can't leave.
Well, I didn't even really leave that first time, like.
Right, like, that's why I feel like,
It
that
wasn't-
was the whole.
Yeah, it's 2,000 in case you're
And
wondering.
then when I did leave, it was because they arrested me.
Right.
Yeah,
It
it's 'cause,
wasn't something I wanted
It was
to do.
originally like
Right.
6,000.
Yeah, but it's spread
So-
out between
It's,
4 people.
like
Oh.
I said, normally it's 6,000 between 4 people, so you would have got like 1,500.
Yeah, okay.
But
so
I opted to take 8,000 and
So-
gave you 2,000 each.
$2,000 each.
Right.
2,000 points. Experience, because we broke out of that shit immediately.
Right, because I'm like, well, that was really quick. So,
I wonder what everyone would have reacted to seeing like Mythrax's bloody hand and everything like that. It's like,
I thought Kenzo was gonna wake up with his hands all fucking bloodied after punching the wall.
right?
Right.
I'm like, I didn't say you did damage. I'm like, that wasn't the point. I go, the point was you have blood on your hands. I go, it was a metaphor of just fucking with your brain.
Right.
Yeah.
So should we camp here, guys?
I don't. You say you don't want to.
AZ's like
I
strapping
know,
up a
but
box
we're
back to
kinda-
the cart. She goes, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Okay.
She's like, we're done with this shit. Like, we're leaving.
Okay.
and Mythrax is like, Mythrax
Let's
just
go.
does not respond. He's just like, okay.
I was literally just laying against my elk who laid down to
Listen,
rest.
I said you can ride
So
it down the.
I'm just gonna pet him and then go in the cart with you guys and lay down.
Okay.
Kenzo's just
Like
gonna
I'll lay
lean,
down next to Mythrax.
just lean
Just
over.
be like,
lean over the railing. Just
It's
keep.
okay, hon.
I
Still
mean, there's
keep
enough room
watch.
to sit up front with Ainsley if you want to sit up front. It's like a bench seat.
Sure. You know what? Actually, yeah. He'll
Just
sit,
for
he'll sit up on
sake.
the bench, but he'll sit on the. He'll be facing back. So like he'll be still
Watching them.
Yeah, but watching them and just watching the back. Since Ainsley will
Yeah.
you will be watching
she's
the front.
holding your hand, saying, "I wish I can heal you a little more. I'm sorry."
Especially since she
There's nothing
she
more
sees
I
that
can
he
do.
unraveled his shirt a little bit to get some air, and he's just a black.
Well, like I said, she's
mark
got the same
there.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah.
I have.
It can't-
Hers isn't as bad. Like she still has the black
I mean,
mark.
I have 10 damage, so it's,
she still has the black mark, but it hasn't spread as much as yours has.
And then Kenzo, digs into his bag and then pulls out.
I would
the
say
elbow
I'll
bead
do
and then-
medicine check, but I'm sure I'll find that.
he grabs the.
And there's no way to heal it.
Monk. That'll work. Just drinks it just to feel something more.
Just a little bit, and just keeps it with him.
So, I know I shouldn't ask this. What the hell did you all see in there?
It wasn't good, I'll tell you that much.
I don't think it's a good time to say it now.
Ainsley's like yeah, let's just get to like an inn or something.
Yeah, because like right now everyone is on guard.
Like an on edge, you know.
Yep.
Everyone is on edge. I'm the only one that's like.
Like I'm pretty sure you
Rosette's
asked like
sitting up.
did everyone see that? Like did everyone see something?
Rosette's sitting up, like, I'll watch the sides. He needs to rest.
Just staying right there, and I look at Archimedes. Is like, Archimedes, get on top of the elk. Keep an eye for us. Keep an eye for us,
So you guys end up riding out through the night. Like it's probably about another 4 hours before you guys finally reach the start seeing like greenery popping up again towards the entrance. It's still dark outside. It's probably like 4 in the morning.
Huge.
Okay,
sigh
so the
of
elk's
relief.
still there until sunrise.
Mm-hmm. So it's about 4 in the morning, like I said, but you made
So
it
after
out
a little
of-
bit, she'll be
We made
riding
it
the
out of-
elk with
We made it out of the pass.
Archimedes,
Right.
just kind of
Petting
lightly petting him and lightly
I'm
petting the elk.
I'm still just like, I think my character would have blacked out by now
Right.
from just that. So it's just like,
yeah.
So we're gonna camp out then.
Like I said, yeah, we can camp here or we can just keep going straight into
Well,
town.
so long as we're out, you might as well just camp here and save some money.
That's fine.
I mean, at this point,
Just so we can all get a long rest.
yeah,
And so he can get healed.
Right.
I can recover my key.
right.
My keys.
Well, and I
My
need to
keys
pray
are
to my
gone.
God. I'll wait until tomorrow to practice with you for bow.
Yeah, because she's not in the right frame of mind to help
And
you
this
right now.
close.
And I'm pretty sure as soon as everyone got there, and then they started hearing the night sounds, the crickets.
Like you're hearing birds and
Mythrax.
like animals chittering and like
yeah,
squirrels. and stuff
Kenzo just
again.
like just like
I could see like you three are by the fire, just taking care of Mythrax. Just finally gets down from there, is like, and just lays next to like either a stone or a piece of bark. It's just like.
Well, okay, so we have a fire going, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So Mythrax can rest on the elk with Rosette.
It's dragon jerky.
Yeah.
They got like 80 pounds of it.
We all
Yeah.
kind of laugh lightly.
Actually, Kenzo just like he just like kind of cooks it with his hands and just
Give it
that's
here,
extra.
give it here.
And starts cooking it with everyone else's. Yeah, sure, we could put the fucking dragon meat on the fire, but you know what? Everyone's like, we're fucking hungry, and I'm like,
Right.
handing everyone like
Mythrax just
cooked
jokingly.
jerkies.
I mean, if y'all want me to, I can throw a fireball right in the middle. It's
Yeah, that would work. Be a good
that's
idea.
okay. We've had enough of your fireballs, I think, for a little while.
In fact, you might shoot yourself in the head.
The way my aim is gonna go right now. This, yeah.
Hand me some of that meat. Jeez. Like it's only 3/4 left. Like
I was like a full waddle.
oh yeah, it was like maybe 3/4 full, and now it's 3/4 empty. It's like, damn, you drank half.
So I don't know if all of you are okay about this. I did not want to go back to my old home.
What do you mean?
All I could tell you. In that place, that illusion. I was at my old home, but before I even looked at anything, I scared myself out. I broke out of there as quickly as possible. I did not want to see what was there.
Was it on fire?
It was not. And I don't want to relive that again. I know I broke you out of it quick.
I'm very thankful for that. I did not want to see anymore. Was I on the ground when you broke me out of it?
Remember, I grabbed your hand, so you probably would have felt something, and then just did a quick slice.
I know, but she's gonna ask, was I on the ground when you cut my hand and woke me up?
Yeah, I had to reach
Would
it.
I have been? If I had crashed to the ground, I would have been physically crashing to the ground too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to reach your hand up and just
Basically, you're seeing everything and feeling everything as if you were there, and you're moving around in our area as if you were moving in that area.
Okay.
It was a 300-foot radius. So, I mean, if you kept wandering a lot far
So
enough,
he
you would have
saw
wandered
me-
out of it, but...
Yeah, so he saw me sobbing
Right.
and on the ground.
Yeah.
Before suddenly slashing your hand in. What? Oh.
And the two of us freaking fuck out.
Right.
yeah, and then that.
I was already crying, I mean.
Yeah, and he just looks over and is like, I'm sorry I couldn't break you guys out of there. With my spell on both of you, I would have gotten really badly hit.
Oh, judging how bad
You
badly
already
hurt
got
you
it.
are, I say you did enough.
Right?
I don't know, Ainsley and Kenzo were pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, sorry I was crying back there.
it's trauma. We all have a little bit of it in us. It's not like we could stop it.
Yeah, it's just really hard to see one of the worst days of your life. Standing over one of your close friends again. In her dead
We
body.
didn't see her yet.
Oh yeah, okay.
You saw the tiger's
So,
tail.
Just
Like,
standing
if you
over,
had kept going, you would have
standing over this poor tiger
Right.
who I knew I killed her cubs with. Well, I didn't, but I was partially responsible for the death of these innocent animals.
They said that, like, if you had kept going, you would have seen more. But like, it's like, oh, you saw the tiger, like the tiger's like back end essentially, but you knew exactly what it was referencing to.
Yeah. It's like you wonder why I hate bringing all of my bad animals.
And then the first thing we did was kill a tiger for a flower, which is exactly what she did last time. And it was the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
No, we killed a dire wolf for a
dire wolf.
We killed a dire wolf,
Yeah.
but we still killed a defenseless animal for a flower, which is exactly what my preface was before that even happened.
Who was a girl who was for a girl who was dying, which is exactly what it was. This was for a little girl who had no option. This was not for the magistrate's wife that was like,
The animal's life wasn't in vain. We took its fangs. We made it into necklaces. But who knows? Maybe we'll go back to that town and that girl will be like totally corrupt.
Oh, I'm sure she is. Well, like I said, she's probably dead by now.
Well, they took.
that's right.
They
She's
took
gonna
it.
die from a fatal disease anyway. So.
Yeah, did we make the decision that?
No, you got all your fancy items, but you just had to give it to the alchemist instead.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
can't help you.
They said, oh yeah, we never found a
Because
flower.
she was doomed to die anyway.
Yeah, she's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
It was the magistrate trying to do the town, so.
Right.
Yeah. In the end, it was a
But
moral
go figure, my first mission with you guys was similar. The only difference is you guys didn't shove us all to be slaughtered just to get a flower and make a run for it.
I mean, we were new to the tent. We were new.
You wondered why I didn't want to. I ran in first and I didn't want you guys anywhere near me, was because I didn't want anyone else to die. It's a really scary thing when your entire friend group gets slaughtered after getting close to them and having the love of your life do it. The bitch is dead to me now.
There's not much else we can do at that point. At this point.
You guys doing alright?
It's like, yeah, we're fine. Just stay quiet.
You were ready to kill somebody back there. We're all not fine. We know that.
And she's like, yeah, I probably would have. And she's like, I probably would have this time.
This time. What happened?
She's like, she's kind of quiet for a little while, like trying to figure out the best way to kind of
Explain it.
explain it right. She's like, I told you that I grew up as a farmer's daughter, just like, which is only half true. She's like, at least it's half true if what this person said is true.
Half what this person said is true.
She's like, when I was, when I was 10, she said a bunch of, the king's guards were searching, for this supposed heir or whatever. They're looking all for kids around the same age as me. But for some reason, this person sought me out specifically. And they just kept screaming at me to run, and I don't understand what they're saying. And she goes, after a while, it was like they were trying to like steal me and take me somewhere. And she goes, I couldn't, I was 10, I couldn't fight him off. She goes, I can only do so much. She goes, but he ended up kidnapping me for a week, hiding me out in his house, saying that he was hiding me from the guards, but that's not his true intention.
They thought you were the heir.
That's what he said, but
I don't think that's what happened.
That's not what happened.
He took advantage of you, didn't he?
She's like, I started training with a sword at a young age. She goes, but I wasn't strong enough to take him on.
Rosette comes around.
Watch the wings.
I know, right?
Yeah, right?
Just puts her hand on her shoulder.
Well, she kind of flinches at first, but it's like, it's okay. She's like, it was a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
Mythrax just looks down, just like I don't know what to say or think. It's just that's not something I can really give an input on, you know.
And she was like, I never really told anybody, but after that happened, I never really felt at home. I always, was searching for a place where I actually felt like I belonged. She goes, but I never found one. And she goes, so yes, I was raised essentially as a farmer's daughter. She's like, but I never felt at home there. She goes, so that's why I travel everywhere I go.
What happened to your parents?
I don't know.
You were just raised by this guy?
Mm-hmm. And it was an older farmer, so I know he couldn't have been my dad, but my true dad. But I don't know who my parents are. Never did.
You were 10 when he kidnapped you. You don't remember anything before that? That
Other
sucks.
than random fights with the kids in town, like sword fighting, practicing. But
That sucks.
Do you know if he's still out there?
I don't know.
Well, if he is, you have a chance to kill him.
She's like, I might. She's like, quite frankly, I hope I never see him again.
If I see him before you, I'll make sure you never see him again.
This is gonna be a very quiet.
I'm sorry, it just...
It was supposed to be this kind of a meeting. It was supposed to get in depth and in touch with your characters. That was the whole point of Dark the Darkest Sphere.
So
it's something good.
okay, Kenzo. Well, now that she shared her story, I'm sure yours isn't nearly, I'm sure yours is bad, but...
Or are you telling me that yours is worse?
I already told you mine. I'm not saying mine is worse. I know some of your past from what you've told us. I know your shit's bad. We're all kind of misfits right now.
Sorry, the sound kind of caught me off guard. I heard that.
Right.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
I was like,
No, it's not a bad.
Owl?
I think I don't know.
Or a
It's some sort of
raven?
night bird or something.
I was just like, what is that?
It was a lizard.
Yeah, okay. That's a...
Anytime I think of lizard, I just think of like the ones that lick their eyeball. Like, I'm like,
That's how they blink. They don't have any eyelids. They lick their eyes.
Creates a lizard character.
You should have seen what I got Addie for her birthday. Alan's daughter. I got her Polly Pockets. I was like, I'll take a
Who's the
chance.
minority?
Yes.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
So I was...
you gotta bring up the sad shit with some good shit, okay?
I love
Then we'll go
Polly-
back to sad.
I loved Polly Pockets as a kid, so I was like, it's for 4 and up, and she just turned 5, so I'll take a risk. And her parents were like, I don't know, I've never heard of them, I didn't even know she knew them. And she opens it, goes, Polly Pockets! And I'm like, yes! And then I found just one in the entire store, a little stuffed salamander from Frozen 2.
Yeah.
The little fire salamander. I found a little stuffed one of that.
Nice.
And she's like, oh, I love it! And I'm like, yes! So I took a risk, and she really enjoyed them. So I was happy. Okay, sad again.
At least we're going back and forth, you know.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is. But at the same time, I'm like, what the hell can I say? Like, I don't want to be too, like, brash.
word?
Oh.
Too non-descriptive.
Well,
Secretive.
Yeah.
Cavalier?
Huh?
I mean, you already told us about killing your dad, so.
But you don't know that.
Yeah,
You don't know the
you
dream.
told
You don't
us.
know the dream.
You don't know the
you don't know
details.
the. Yeah,
I know. I'm saying it out of character.
Right. No, but at the same time, it's getting him. It got him a bit confused. But he's just trying to.
I think I said a week, but I wrote down a month. I was editing, sorry. I'm writing your backstory down as I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a backstory folder, so I'm updating that as
Sure.
we go.
But no, Kenso takes him. Have a swig. Good water.
To see the meat. Just,
Water, quote unquote. But
Drinking water's
he,
good for you.
watches the fire for a minute, and he just figures there's no easier way of getting around it. So he just comes out and says it. It was my father. I saw him coming towards me. It's confusing. Because I was at the monastery. I don't understand. I showed up at the monastery, then there he was, coming towards me. With a blank face. He was never at the monastery in my life.
It's like all of you people, all of us have it. It happened where it happened, but his didn't.
Because,
oh, that
yeah,
is like.
he
you know,
killed his father, then ran to the monastery.
But why would.
Yeah, like his is different.
That is very confusing.
He was at the monastery.
He killed his dad first, then ran to the monastery. His dad was dead before he even joined.
Why was he in the monastery?
Yeah, that.
He had blood on him. I tried to punch him away. Of course, it's the only thing I think. There was blood on my hands.
Mythrax looks at your hands and is like, and it's like, well, at least in his head he thinks like, at least it didn't punch a rock to cause more bleeding, but at the same time, it's like.
At the same time, his hands are going to get phantom pains because whenever he was around the monastery, his hands always hurt. So he's just like getting that kind of. You see him just kind of rubbing his knuckles.
Do you need any healing?
No amount of healing is going to heal these hands.
Sorry.
Even my own key healing doesn't work. It goes away. I tried to punch him, but he just wouldn't. He wouldn't move. He just kept staring at me, judging me.
You did what you had to do.
And then in a sort of low voice, not for a monk, he killed my mother.
You deserve to die.
Goes. First time in a while anyone's seen him actually do it. He just Mythrax grabs his head and just covers it. It covers it up and just holds it down for a moment because it's like you're hearing that. It's like it's not exactly a good trigger word to say too. So it's like
Crying silently.
basically. So it's like
Kenso has a lot of pent up anger. I mean, If he wants to, if he wanted to, he can get up and just start fucking punching trees down. But at the same time, he's a monk. He knows he's not. He knows better. But at the same time, this kind of vision, this dream, just went topsy-turvy. Because he never experienced anything like that.
Yeah, what was weird, I don't know if it came across or not, he wasn't getting any bloodier.
No, he just stayed.
He was the same.
Yep. He still had.
Like, every time you punch him in, like he said, he pulled his hand back and blood appeared on his hands. The new blood didn't appear on his dad.
It was just blood on.
Because it was
It was
blood
blood.
on his hand.
I guess out of character, if we started attacking, or at least in your guys' cases, since mine was a completely different thing.
Yeah, if I started attacking Aya, would there have been blood on my hands?
No, I think I just set it up for his, because his was a metaphor. Because he...
Yeah, I didn't kill Aya, but I betrayed her and turned her in.
Right.
And then I tried to kill myself.
You would have had to see that again.
Yeah, so like you probably would have, like, if you tried to, like, attack her, you probably would have started seeing slits. Like that kind of thing, like, because it would be your worst moment. But he's like, his was different.
Mythrax fan just covers a little bit. Is like, but I don't understand this part though, monk. You told us that he was never at the monastery. Why is yours so different than the rest of ours?
I don't know. My mother was part of the monastery before. Then she left for him.
So why the hell was he there? He deserved to be there.
That was long ago. I think that'll be a mystery for
Another day.
another dime. Another
What?
meat.
Yeah, where did I go?
Just
yeah, right?
it's one of the
Rosette
it's
just
one of those
flings a
things.
little bit of healing hands on him because she knows he just knocked himself out a little bit. She's just like, good night, monk.
If you all need me to stay first watch, I can, but I really prefer to just rest.
He's like, no, it's okay, I've got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just cut. But first time in a long time, he's going to keep the hood on, just because he knows what that house was about. It's like no.
And just staring at the fire.
Rosette comes
No,
up.
his wasn't even on fire yet.
Well, no, but the
I literally just turned around, saw the house on the nice day. I was like, no, just not seeing this, not again. just
Rosette comes up to you. Do you mind if we sleep next to each other tonight?
Like, I don't want to be alone right now.
Yeah.
just. Archimedes just, just
Hey, buddy.
tries to curl
Starts
in and
petting.
just.
He curls in like Yang does.
yeah.
He curls in like our cat does in between us and just cuddles in.
this? All good information?
Yes, he needs the biscuits. He needs the biscuits.
You don't want an owl eating biscuits.
That fucking Kermit, on the typewriter.
And
It's against my armored robe or something.
well, we ended on a dark note.
Right?
It was a no needed.
It was character development.
I guess that's
It's drama.
But like, it's like we're halfway through the campaign essentially. Like we needed some character development.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, we did.
like we're fighting stronger shit. We need some character.
Mind you,
development.
for Kenzo's story, yeah, you guys only know what happened to his childhood home, but you did not know what he did at the monastery.
True. That part we know that you kept your actual practices hidden.
There's a
Everything else.
good reason why he keeps up with his practices.
It came with I don't even have them. Tony, do you have any of the ones from the?
Yeah, I have them.
Well, you have your stickers, but do you have pictures of what we got?
Oh, not pictures, but I do have the site that I ordered it from.
I want to show her.
I know.
And Blake, maybe Blake can get her one.
Who? What?
Tony ordered me stuff that was so romantic. It's pointy and it hurts people.
No, it is not a knife.
A trident?
And no, it's not a knife.
That's a knife.
There we go. So, the place I got one too is this. It's a little animal resin place,
romantico.
but it has holes in it, so you can literally use them as like a.
They're weapons, but they're keychains. Cool. So he got me a red and black with silver mix. So I got.
And if you're looking,
I got the owl. And then there was like a bonus one, which was literally like a dagger. I stabbed the table and it made a dent, but then it's resin, so it like bent at the end, so I had to fix it. But I have the one that's super pointy in my car, and the other one I take in at work and leave it on the table, so because I have to leave the door unlocked sometimes, and if I leave the door unlocked, there's literally crazy people running around screaming. I'm like, I'm not fucking getting raped again.
So that means
We're not pulling this shit. I am not doing this.
I will finally get that black mark will finally have disappeared after a long
Like I told
rest.
you earlier, there's a reason I have pocket knives all over the house in different places and just bought a shotgun.
Before you go any deeper into your story.
I guess we should end this.
Right.
I got it in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
It's from the It's from the Hawaiian Aquarium.
No, it's not Hawaii. It's
There's a
Hawaii.
Hawaiian
It
aquarium.
was the first aquarium in the United States.
Oh,
It's very small.
Tony, I want to go to Hawaii.
It's very small and outdoors.
I want to go to
So
Hawaii.
like you walk through it and there's like all like the normal like fish stuff that you would see or whatever, and then you pan around the back, and then there's like more like of like ocean fish and stuff, and then there's like a seal, the one sea lion that lives there, and then there's a couple of like not sea turtles but like
the aquarium.
yeah, like there's a couple turtles, but it's half indoors and half outdoors.
Ooh.
But they have
Like,
a,
it's very small.
they have a fair jellyfish exhibit.
Ooh.
But it's very small. But like I said, it was the first aquarium built in the United States.
Such a jellyfish, but part of me always wants to poke the top of its head.
Oh yeah, you won't get stung there.
Don't do it.
You won't get stung there, but don't touch the tentacles.
Yeah.
Those will fucking.
So guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Next time.
Bye. Oh, that didn't work.